Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. We are back at it again with some Utawarerumono, Mask of Truth. We're back to housekeeping. It's housekeeping hours out in Enakamwe. How y'all doing? How you doing? Makoto Date. That's his name, right? Kaname Date? Something Date Gamer. Hope you're having fun. And NTR hours with Atsue, of course. Itak's out there on the moon in the chair. And Oshtor keeps winning. Yeah, fun day today. Not especially like too busy. I actually did end up going to like this like idol thing, this idol concert performance, something like that. I think that's what I don't know. It was cool though. They had like a lot of different idols like performing on stage. And I went there. It was out in like Monterey Park near LA. Kind of just for the vibes. It was a good time. Took like some videos, but I wasn't really in like a great place to like shoot footage. It was a good time though. A lot of very good energy. It was from like, it was like sponsored by one of the maid cafes. Yeah, streamers living that bang dream life, you know it. Also, hop on Maigo, hop on Ave Mujica. Peak. Although specifically Maigo is like really, really good. Still a top 10 for me. Anyways, dive right back in. I'm curious to see how everyone reacts to Atsue not actually leaving. Several days after we returned from Nakoku. Oh, so we're not going to get anything like that. As I head to Kuon's room to discuss our stocks of medicinal supplies, Nakune calls out to me in the hallway. Dear brother, are you going to visit dear sister? Yes, I have business to discuss with her. If that is so, you may wish to come back another time. Dear sister seems ill at the moment and is resting in bed. She caught a cold? Ill? Is she alright? She said it was merely a cold, so she should recover if she rests properly. Perhaps now that we're out of danger, dear sister's stress from Nakoku caught up with her. It was quite a demanding campaign after all. Also ended up getting these like chocolate shortbread cookies from this place called like Submary out there too. Super duper good. Very, very crumbly. I think that's a good thing when it comes to like shortbread cookies. If I had like tea or something to like eat these with, it'd go nuts. Now that I think about it, she wasn't looking too good last night either. She was more flushed than usual, and she was trying to control a persistent cough. Let me move this down to make sure my mic isn't acting up. It's just a what's the word for it? An inkling, but it looks like we're okay. Sometimes we gotta check to see if that mic is buzzing. I finished my work for now, so I was on the way to visit her myself. Would you like me to relay a message on your behalf? No. If that's the case, I believe I shall accompany you. You will? But if you catch a cold as well... Need not worry about such things. And besides, I cannot have her holding a grudge against me for refusing to visit her bedside. Bring some soup. I tussle Nekune's hair slightly. Kuon's actually caught a cold. Next thing you know, Baruntantas will fly. Baruntantas. Oshtor knows the world more than me. I don't think we've ever seen the Baruntantas. Are those the whale, like, dolphin things? Sounds more to me like she just spent too long cooling down after a bath. I can't pass up a chance to see her in a rare state like this. Are we gonna get another, are we gonna get screenshot moment? Excuse me, Go on, how are you feeling? Oh, so Roshtor, you come to visit. Oh, and the moment I enter the room, a basin full of water flashed straight at my face. Dear brother! As my vision slowly turns black, the last thing I see is an image of Kuon's pale back. Yo, vision going black is nuts. I wipe off my drenched hair as I sit at Kuon's bedside. It appears she's wrapped herself in her blanket, facing coldly away from me. Oh, Ku, you shouldn't act like that towards guests. They came all this way to visit you. Dear sister, I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault, Nekone. I was just a little surprised, I suppose. Jeez, is she ever going to think of the guy who has to endure these little surprises? You seem to be doing much better than I expected. At this rate, I expect a full recovery soon. Well, I'm pretty sure my fever just went up thanks to a certain someone. Come now, you still aren't better yet. You mustn't exert yourself like that, alright? Even if you spent too long in a hot bath, you really mustn't sleep in the nude or this is bound to happen. You're still such a child. I don't think I'll ever really, like, understand sleeping in the nude, me personally. Feels too weird. So I was right. Dear sister? What? Fumino, I thought I told you not to tell anyone. Alright. I heard you the first time. Now lie down and rest. Neko, could I ask you to watch Ku for a bit while I get some more water? Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry about all this, Fumino. Ku, it's fine to rely on others when you're not feeling well. Lord Oshtor, if you could watch Ku while I'm gone as well. Yeah, completely nude, no, but boxers or shorts, understand. Yeah, I've always been a big, like, just like a t-shirt and shorts kind of guy. Fumino picks up the empty basin and leaves the room. Dear sister, how are you feeling? I'm fine, really. See, I can get up just fine. Huh? Although, maybe it's because, like, growing up, I didn't really have, like, the luxury of, I don't know, I guess maybe that level of privacy. Because, I don't know if I've talked about it on stream before, but, like, the room I used to live in, back when I was a kid, was actually, like, an in-between room, leading into my brother's room and, like, the hallway. So, like, in order for my brother to get to his room, he'd have to walk through my room. So, like, constantly, I would have my doors open, like, into hallway. Like, it only took until I moved into, like, a different room, and I wasn't, like, hallway bound, where I started, like, just having my doors closed more often than not. Like, it always felt weird to have my door closed growing up. So yeah, because of that, we do not abide by the whole, like, nude sleep situation. It's far too out of my zone. Really, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy. Dear sister, you really shouldn't be pushing yourself like this. I'm telling you, I'm fine. She says that, but she still looks flushed, like she has a fever. And normally, Kuon would do a lot more than chuck a bucket at me. Apothecary, heal thyself, wouldn't you say? With your medicinal knowledge, you should know the rest will be the swiftest cure now. What can I say to that? Dear brother's right. If you exert yourself too much, you could end up like dear brother did. Oh? If you never get up again, and you... The random bout of trauma. Nekone's face falls as she trails off. Nekone? Ah, crap. She must be remembering that time I was unconscious for a couple of days. In any case, Kuon, you need a rest. Yes, you're right. I'm sick after all. I should be resting in bed. Kuon seems to have finally accepted the idea, quickly burrowing back into her bed. Dear sister. Kuon, I heard you'd fallen ill. Are you alright? As the doors are flung open, Nosuri burst into the room. Archeolus became a mod too, congrats. Yeah, we have modded Archeolus, we have modded Sky. Honestly, my chats are a little funny to me because it's just like me and my like 17 mods. Nosuri, you must be more quiet. Sorry. I was just so worried I couldn't help myself. Pardon our intrusion, Kuon. How are you feeling? Hello, Ogi. I'm fine now, really. But I never expected that you'd fall ill, Kuon. It's a blue bolt. In the blue. Or it happens once under a blue moon? Well, something like that. I would never have expected it. Nosuri nods sagely. By the way, how exactly does it feel to be sick? I've actually never been sick in my life. If you don't mind, I'm kind of curious as to how it feels. Can you describe it? Isn't there like a saying in Japan where it's like an idiot never gets sick? Oh, nice for you. Something the matter? No, it's nothing. Let's go on stairs, a little exasperated. Nosuri continues on obliviously. Yeah, idiots never get colds, okay. Ah, blast. I forgot to bring a get well present. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Gohan shakes her head modestly, but Nosuri once again takes little notice, continuing on. I know we brought these sweets a while back. From that traveling merchant. Those were delicious. That should make a fine... yeah, mods be raining in other mods. Yeah, now you have the power, Archaeolist, to promote. We cannot stop you. You are allowed to post links. Also, hello, Thunder. Neb's watching. Can you do us a favor and make a Murloc sound? If I had a point and redeem. We gotta set up our Twitch. But anyways, hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Can I do a Murloc sound? It's kind of like... or like something like that, but like more bubbly. Hold on. Let me hear a reference. How close did I get? Murloc sound. Yeah, it's pretty close. Oh, you know what? A little bit of gargling. Yeah, true. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can like double down. Oh, no, it's not working. Yeah, I had to stop myself or else I'd start choking. I'm afraid the sweets in question are gone. What? Already? The very day you bought it. You enjoyed a large volume of them yourself, dear sister. You then passed the rest out of your typical passed out the rest with your typical generosity. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry, Kuon. I'll bring something another time then. She says that, but I doubt she'll remember. Once more, I hear footsteps behind me as I turn around. I see more guests arriving. Damn, everyone cares. We're such a good found family. Excuse us. Yeah, excuse us. Excuse me. Jack Welch, Shinanon, and Kyudu enter the room. Shinanon sits on Jack Welch's shoulders, but as soon as she sees Kuon, she clambers down and trots up to her. Have you all come to check up on Kuon as well? Jack Welch slides leisurely into a seat, and Kyudu politely bows before finding himself a place to sit. Something like that, yeah? Shinanon was pretty insistent that we drop by. Boss lady, you got a cold? We came to visit. Shinanon, you should really speak more softly when you're talking to someone who isn't feeling well. Oh, right. How are you feeling, Kuon? Take it. It's a get well present. Shinanon hands out a little pink flower with both hands. What a cute flower. Thanks, everyone. Flowers are the best get well present. This type of flower only grows on tall trees. I'm surprised you were able to pick it. Well, Kyudu gave her a lift. I was gonna do it, but Shinanon wouldn't take help from anyone but Kyudu, yeah? The Kyudu-Shinanon ship continues to sail. Kyudu manages a resigned laugh. In front of Nekune, in front of my salad? Now you got this. You'll be better in no time. Thank you, Shinanon. What a cute little blossom. I didn't even notice her come in, but suddenly Atu is there, peering happily at the flowers. How long has she been there? Also saw a Rin Penrose do a full Boxing speedrun. Lit. Yeah, right now I've been super duper dialed into running Biwa Heiaide. I'm really trying to get like a Biwa Heiaide power. So it's like the only horse I've been racing for the past 2 days. Sorry, just got in a moment ago. Oh, I've got to get well gift for Kuon, since she's under the weather. A lovely vase for a lovely flower. Atsui proudly hands her a sake bottle, strung with a purple string. That's a rather loose definition of lovely, isn't it? Huh? Don't you think its pattern's cute? Plus, it even comes with special medicine. Quite a valuable little vase, right? I suppose medicine is one word for it. They do say that alcohol is the best medicine. Drop an egg in there with it, it'll fix up any cold. I don't know if I've ever heard that. And once the drink's all gone, you can stick a flower in it, and suddenly it's a lovely vase. Atsui beams, clearly intending the gesture as purely goodwill. Well, she must mean well, but who gives something like that as a get-well present? Kuon. Oh, nothing. I just remembered someone I know who would say the same thing. The Haku flashback. Oh, not Haku. Oh, wait, who would say this? She'd say all you need to stay healthy is a hot bath, a strong drink, and a long night's sleep. Who is this more coded? A hot bath, a strong drink, and a long night's sleep. A strong drink kind of, yeah, it feels very Carlisle coded. A wry chuckle escapes her. I cannot allow it. She will not have any alcohol while in this condition. Oh, Pitts, really? Atsui's face droops. Thank you, though. I do appreciate the gesture. You're very welcome. Excuse me. Narita and Munichika let themselves in quietly. Now all we're missing is Anju. How fares you? Miss Kuon, I brought some things to read to help you pass the time, like you asked. Thank you, Narita. I was so bored. I just needed something to distract myself. And I have brought you this. A plushie? Oh. As she speaks, she hands Kuon a small cage covered by a cloth, with a chirping cricket inside. Oh? Huh. I hope that it'll help cheer you. That's kind of cool. I would like a cage with crickets. I love the sound it makes. Thank you, Munichika. This makes me so happy. Also, Narita gives a small smile as she glances back towards the door. My liege, would you enlighten us as to why you are still standing there? At that, Anju sheepishly pokes her head out from around the doorway. Anju too? Come now, my liege. Very well. If you insist so. I suppose there is little else to be done. As Munichika urges her on, Anju enters the room very slowly. Word has reached my ear that you've fallen ill. Quite careless of you. I naturally have never fallen ill in my life. Another idiot. Yes, funny how that works out. Well, I have come to give you this. Embarrassed, Anju avoids Kuon's eyes as she produces a red fruit from her pocket. I had heard from Narita that this fruit helps alleviate the unpleasantness of a cold. It just so happened that I saw one ripe from the picking, so I decided it may as well be yours. Mine? Yes. Now eat this and recover quickly. The manner is mind-numbingly dull with you bedridden. Aw, cute. Thank you, Anju. Which is not to say, of course, that I'm worried for your well-being. Anju soon. Thank you. Princess, you're red in the face. What are you even talking about? Impossible. Really? But look. Atto begins to prod at Anju's cheeks. Thanks again. I'll gladly accept this. But as Kuon opens her mouth to take a bite. Hold it. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, now everyone's here. Hold it. One moment. Why not prepare it first, so it is easier to eat? It'll take but a moment. Ururu and Sanana appear as if from nowhere, stopping Kuon as they present a bowl. When did you two? We will grate it. The more easily digested, the more it will aid your body. I am sure it'll help in lowering your fever. Oh. The twins take the fruit from Kuon's hands and begin grating it into a bowl. Is that the equivalent of like grating an apple? Are they making her applesauce? Well, this is a rare sight. I did not expect you two to act with such consideration for Kuon. Problematic. Kuon must recover as soon as possible. If she remains like this, much will be hindered. Thanks. Hold, I'm the one who brought the fruit. I must be the one to prepare it. Anju grabs the bowl and fiercely attempts the same grating process. That is no good. Please wait, Your Highness. If you press with such force, the fruit's bitterness will become more pungent. Really? Then how am I supposed to do it? No rush. Take your time. You must relax your grip and grate in a circular motion. This way the natural bitterness will not overpower the flavor. Like this? Anju grates with a little more care, instructed by the patient twins. The rest of us chat, watching them work. Compared to a little while ago, the room's gotten quite lively. Oh, come on. If y'all stay around here, you'll catch what I have. Despite her words, Kuon can't seem to keep the smile off her face. It's okay, once this flips all the way over, everyone else will be sick and Kuon will have to take care of every single person on the team. But thank you, everyone, for coming to visit me. I guess in the end, being reminded that we're all care was medicine enough. Oh my, has everyone come to visit? This reminds me of when Ku was little. But this might be the first time I've had friends visit me while I was sick. Yeah, how many friends did Kuon have out there, you know? In Tuskud? Probably not many. She could have been like Kamyu 2.0. I see. It was usually just father, and on my mother's, just all family. Yeah, she did have multiple moms. More than a handful of moms. Yeah, this is so... What's the matter, Fumito? I'm just so happy you finally made friends, Ku. Fumito. Before you try so hard, but not a single person would be your friend. Okay, that's crazy. Not a single person would be your friend. I understand you're happy for me, but you could have phrased that more delicately. It's done. Anju interrupts our talk, triumphantly presenting the fruits of her labor. Also, good luck on the Harurara run. I don't know if I said it. The grated fruit glistens in the bowl, still quite fresh. Here then, Kuon. Eat this and be restored. With that, Anju thrusts the bowl forward. A little too forcefully. The contents of the bowl fly through the air, and the vast majority of it lands on... Anju? Fruit juice slowly drips down Kuon's head. It was not on purpose. I swear it. Oh, yes, we must act quickly to wash... And she hurriedly seizes the basin of water, hoisting it quickly upward. It's over. Kuon sits there, now soaking wet with water and fruit. Dear sister. Miss Kuon, we need something to wipe you off. Oh dear, we need to do something to wipe her off. I'm sorry, this was not my intention. Is that so? Kuon slowly rises, dreamy smile on her face. It's the truth. I really did not mean to do that. Anju backs away slowly. Is that so? Kuon takes a step forward. It was an accident! Hey, hold it right there! Oh, I know. I can wipe her off with this. Fumito pulls at her own sash and naturally all her clothes fall off somehow. Kyoto staggers back in shock but trips and crashes to the ground, taking his seat with him and several other pieces of furniture. Oh no, how terrible! Lord Kyoto, are you alright? Fumito hurries to Kyoto and tries to help him up, but inevitably as Kyoto is pulled up to the chest height, he's confronted with some decidedly low-hanging fruit. Is it boobs? Is that the kind of woman you like, Kyoto? You men are all the same. But I suppose a girl's gotta help a man's dreams come true. Oh. That's crazy. How's that? I might be small now, but I'll be as big as Fu in no time.
Holy crap. I'm all for helping my daughter in her quest for love. I didn't think she'd be leaving the nest this soon.
Sorry, Dad, but a girl's gotta put it all on the line to get her man. Now that's crazy.
Guess I can't stop you now. It's hard being a dad sometimes.
Are you alright, my lord? Your face keeps changing from bright red to pale white. But now it's a lovely purple. Purple face? It's over. He's dead. What's the matter, Kyudu? Is it your tummy? Your tummy hurts again?
My, who could have expected such a turn of events? I doubt even Raiko could have predicted this. If he could somehow predict something like this, it'd be even scarier.
Truly, there's never a dull moment in your employ, Yoshitoru. Hello, crazy timing, Eli. How you doing? Shoot, we were playing Death Stranding yesterday, right? I was kind of in and out of consciousness while I had your stream open. Not gonna lie, I was like dead tired. I was like watching on my phone from my bed.
I have absolutely nothing to do with all this.
You little, I thought I told you to hold it right there. And I'm telling you it was an accident. Lord Kyudu, please get a hold of yourself. Yeah, get a hold of yourself. This is probably the most pained we've heard Kyudu in like a long time.
Nekone, what do you think we should do about this?
I have no answers for you. And so our ruckus lasted well through the night, and Koan ended up bedridden for 3 more days after that. Family. Yeah, we love Narita Top Road. I think I posted it, and like, I really like the picture of like, have you seen that picture of like the old guy wearing the shirt with like, I love NTR, and it's got like the little picture of like Narita Top Road underneath it? I need that for me. Good morning. Master, it's time you should awaken. Let me see if I can find it. But I'm sure y'all know the exact one. It's probably been posted in like... Here it is, I found it. It was so easy to find. Here, I'm posting it in the stream chat on Discord. It's such a good image.
Oh, it's morning.
Just like usual, I wake up to the twins.
Just a little while longer.
It's time to get up. If you take any longer, it'll affect your work for the day. Please wake up.
Quest denied. I feel something shaking me awake on both sides. Wish I could just sleep a little longer.
I grumble in my head as I open my eyes. We have readied water for you. Please feel free to wash your face. We've also prepared a change of clothes. As they speak, Urudu brings over a water basin, and Sanana carries a mirror as they settle themselves next to me.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, this music always feels a little dire, like something big's gonna happen. My vision blurs suddenly as I try to get up.
What was that? My body feels heavier than usual.
Are you feeling unwell? You seem pale. Does something ail you, Master?
No, it's nothing. Did I drink a little too much yesterday? No, I didn't have that much. Anyways, I'd better freshen up.
Oh? Wait, did his eyes change? I pull the water basin closer and look into the mirror properly.
Oh. Am I seeing things? No, it might be the alcohol. Or maybe I stayed up too late.
I shake my head, trying to clear my mind and wake myself up. Damn, I should have taken a screenshot of that. Just randomly a dire moment in the middle of this slice of life chapter. Anakamwe has become much more prosperous compared to what it once was.
Yes, I've heard that the new market square in town is quite lively these days. The country's administration is going smoothly. We've made alliances with a couple nearby countries, and we're all the better for it. These papers concern the authorization of a festival in town. These would be gifts from the people?
The harvest this year was quite plentiful. Many of the nearby farms have sent us a share of their pickings.
That is good to hear, but I'm not sure what to do with this much. Regardless, I'm glad to hear that the farmers thrive. Let us send these gifts to the kitchens. It'd be a terrible waste not to use them.
Understood. These small improvements for the people. These are what lead our country to greatness.
We will be here for Anakamwe to become the second capital of Yamato, after all said and done. The second major city for all the effort they put in. Indeed. I've been so busy I'd lost sight of it. But the people of this land really appreciate these small steps for their lives.
Yes, I'm sure everyone will be happy this way.
I suppose the fact that we have to worry about how to use extra supplies is a sign of our prosperity. Still, we don't know the Imperial Army's plans. Once we find that out, our plans could change at any time. I shake my head, trying to line up my thoughts. As I look up, I find a cup of tea steaming on my desk. I like this scene the most due to the implications of what's going on.
You seem a little tired. Have some tea.
Ah, thank you. How fares our liege?
Miss Anju is currently sparring with Miss Munichika and Miss Atoi. I just finished preparing tonight's dinner, so I thought I'd come by to see if I can help with anything. Thank you, Diditia. We always appreciate the help you give us. I'm very glad to hear it being of use. What is in the basket over there? Gifts from the people. We were planning on delivering them to you later. If that's the case, I could simply take it with me right now. Oh, but I couldn't force you to carry it all that way. It's quite heavy, though. I know. How about I help carry it with you? Thank you.
It's nice to have quiet moments like these when I can get them. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Not too many, like, consequence conversation. They're kind of just, like, living in the moment. I listen to the two of them chat, absently raising the cup of tea to my lips. Oh! Hot. Suddenly, the cup breaks in my hand. A crystalline sound piercing the air. Hot tea splatters in my lap.
Are you alright?
Is this Haku inheriting more power? Did he misjudge his strength? Something like Superman twisting the doorknob and it crunching? Diditia hurriedly takes out a cloth, trying to wipe up the spill. Yes, I'm not sure, but I'm fine, but I'm not sure why the cup broke so suddenly.
Perhaps it was a crack in the cup to begin with.
I was rather fond of that cup. Oh well, I suppose there's nothing to be done.
Are you sure you weren't burnt anywhere?
Yes, I seem to be fine.
I see. I'm glad to hear it.
We're thinking. After a while, I decide to head out so I can stretch my legs a bit. Yeah, it's like he doesn't realize he's changing, right? The mask is slowly integrating more into him. I said that weird. Why did I, like, enunciate integrating like that? Trying to loosen up my stiff muscles, I stretch and shift my limbs around. My arms feel oddly heavy as I rotate my shoulders. Seems my shoulders have gotten pretty stiff. Probably from being glued to a desk all day. But the same lethargic feeling I felt in the morning still lingers with me. Maybe I'm just tired. I'll see if Kuon's got some kind of pill I can take. As I ponder, my eyes pass across my hand, and I notice a red stain at the base of my thumb. It seems to be from dried blood. Did I cut myself earlier in that cup? Well, it doesn't hurt. If I just suck on the wound a bit, it should've... Huh? As I wipe away the blood, wondering at its cause, I suddenly realize... No cut? He insta-healed? I try wiping it a little vigorously, but nothing. No wound, no cut. Just a splatter of blood on my hand. Perhaps I cut myself somewhere else. I check myself over, surveying my body, but I can't find any trace of injury. I'm left wondering where this blood came from. Was it all in my head? No, that can't be it. That would be far too fast, even with the power of the Kurika. Despite the building uneasiness in my head, I continue onward, hearing the sound of metal clashing against metal up ahead. This is... I head towards the sound. What I find at the end of my path is a little more over the top than I was expecting. The top mention? The top mentioned? Where is it? Boom. Hop on peak.
Impressive. That's my line. I don't think anyone's ever blocked my attack like that. But I suppose that's Munichika for you.
At the center of the training grounds, I see Munichika and Natsui standing opposed, their weapons drawn and at the ready. And surrounding them, I see dust clouds, shattered boulders, and some unnatural-looking craters. The two of them must be in the middle of a sparring match. That's fine and all, but...
Well, you don't mind if I go all out then, do you? No need to hold back. Come at me with everything you have.
Just as Munichika finishes speaking, Natsui dashes in. Faster than my eyes can follow, her spear speeding through the air. But Munichika blocks the strike with ease. And from that one moment of contact, a clang of metallic distress echoes across the field, and the surrounding terrain warps just slightly.
Kuon, am I really to face one of them next? The idea was to get some training for you, so yes, I think that would be the case. Against that?
Standing at the edge of the training grounds, Anju quivers at Kuon's response.
Looks like fun to me. In what world is this fun? I have no intention of fighting either one of these bloodthirsty maniacs.
As Anju screams, another clash of metal rings out through the field.
Splendidly done.
However, as Atsui's spear slices through the wind, Munichika intercepts it with a clang. Through strike after strike after strike, each of Atsui's attacks are deftly blocked with Munichika's massive gauntlet. Atsui's assault is relentless, her spear stabbing through the air again and again. But Munichika reads every movement.
Wow, amazing. Well, how'd you like this?
With a grin on her face, Atsui swiftly parries the vicious bulk of Munichika's gauntlet and lashes out with another barrage of strikes. Atsui got the parries. She's cracked. She's a parry gamer. Do those two have any idea who has to clean up after them? You know, I feel like parrying becomes so much easier in real life compared to games, no? Like, I'm thinking back to, like, the sword fights I've been in. Both, like, as a kid and, like, when I went into, like, some of when I jumped into, like, the sword fighting arena when I went to Utah on a trip. They had, like, this, at this place called Evermore, there was this ring. There was this ring, right? And there were 3 people running it, and they just, like, allowed people to, like, pick up weapons, like foam swords and shit, and, like, hop in. And it was, like, a big old battle royale. Me and my buddy, who I played swords with, like, way back in the day, in, like, the literal sense and not in the weird sense, right? We spent a lot of time fighting with swords and stuff, because, like, we fucking loved Lord of the Rings as kids. But anyways, that's besides the point. Like, I feel like I could parry so much easier in real life, just like the block and then the maneuver to, like, swing the like opponent's sword around and go for the stab. Just feels like parrying. The only issue with parrying, I feel like I'd have a much easier time parrying and everything if I understood the delay between when you, like, throw your swing out. Like, if you gave me, like, a Dark Souls in VR, I'd probably go crazy in parrying. Yeah, I'm glad you parried. I'm glad you parried that. I'm glad you had to clarify that, yeah. Yeah, imagine parrying a jackhammer. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's shield territory. You'd have to, like, do, like, a shield bash almost, and then, like, with your
your other arm, go in for the stab.
Do those two have any idea who has to clean up after them? Oh god, it's getting worse. Put my head in my hands as I let out a sigh. I asked purely out of curiosity, but what's going on here?
Oshtor, you come at the perfect time.
She clearly intends on using me as a scapegoat. I can't say I don't sympathize.
Well, this is supposed to be a training exercise, I think. Wait, what was the name of the thing again? The little guy? Kuririn. And now what was the name of the little guy in Takopi? Takopi and Kuririn sound like very similar, like noise-wise. Are they like the same VA, weirdly? Is that like... Did I just like lock in and like clock that? Or are they like very different and it's just like a very easy sound to make? Kuririn Utawarerumono. We'll just do like BTVA. I doubt Kuririn's gonna have like a VA though, huh? Like it's just like some random dude in a corner going like Piru, piru, piru. Yeah, I don't see a list on that. As the vortex of destruction and chaos whirls before us, one girl and one thing seems utterly unmoved. I had put it in and I posted something in the Discord. Oh, this is a great song. I mean, this is the one that's just like or like something like that. It's just like a vibe. I really like that one. Not quite, pet. The battle between Atsui and Munichika rages, both of them unleashing a frenzied back and forth of strikes and parries. Munichika knocks back at Atsui's blade, and she uses the momentum to step in for a follow-up attack, but Atsui lashes out in furious reply. Kuon suddenly steps in and stops the two of them. That should be enough, I think. But it was just getting good. Any more and this place will be beyond the help of any cleanup. Let's leave it at that for now. It was a fine bout, Lady Atsui. I thank you for training with me. Oh, the pleasure's mine, pet. It was super fun. The two cheerily praise each other, and then Atsui notices me. We're throwing down, aren't we? This is gonna be another moment where we notice Oshtor's getting stronger. Oh, Oshtor, did you come here to fight too?
No, I was merely taking a walk for a change of pace.
Well, I suppose I'll take a break too then. If you ever feel like going at it, let me know.
I awkwardly smile back at Atsui, who seems to still be itching for a fight, and try to make a smooth exit. Next, my liege. I shall be your opponent. Thanks to Lady Atsui, I am now adequately warmed up. Wait a moment. What is this foolishness? There is no need to hold back. You may come at me with your full strength. Why do you refuse to listen? The princess sounds pretty desperate. I have to say, I know the feeling.
I know. Yes, a perfect opportunity presents itself. Perhaps the two of you may train with Oshtor instead for a while,
Well, you can't be serious.
At Anju's declaration, Atsui instantly grins. I could see the shit-eating grin and like the anime moment with this, right? Just like the flash of light, and you see like Atsui just like smug in the corner. Her break barely begun. Oh, that sounds good.
Well, I'm actually rather busy.
But you just said you were only taking a walk, didn't you? Come on, it'll only be for a little bit.
Well, yes, but...
Warning you now, pet. Round 1's going to me.
Wait, what do you mean round 1? That's already more rounds than I need. Hold on a moment. I actually just remembered there's an urgent matter I must attend to. I'm sorry, but duty call...
You need not hold back for our sakes.
That's not the issue.
Here I go.
Wait.
I hastily draw my metal fan to deflect against Atsui's spear. She notices and nods happily,
clearly very pleased.
I don't think we've ever gotten a chance to scrap one-on-one like this, with nobody around to interfere.
With no hesitation, she whirls out in a diagonal slash, and uses her momentum to make a second slice at my head. I barely managed to deflect.
Oh, I suppose that's what I get for challenging Oshtor. Guess I'll have to get serious if I want to score a hit on you.
Her smile turns several shades more predatory. Her strikes get faster and faster, clearly using more force than simple training would require. Oh, what is this? As I deflect each successive strike with my fan, I realize something feels odd.
Ah, impressive indeed.
He's doing this on reflex. I hear Anju's voice echo across the field. Atsue's ominous smile gradually fades, her expression turning focused and serious. Something definitely isn't right here. The torrent of strikes close in on me, as though to dice me to ribbons. But it feels too light. Are Atsue's attacks always this light? Or slow? In fact, it almost feels like she's getting slower and slower, before I realize that my body's reactively blocking and dodging everything. Far too easy. I nimbly dive between her slashes and raise my fan to her throat.
Huh?
Stop there! Atsue stands frozen in surprise as Munichika announces my victory from the sidelines.
Oh, Pits. Quite impressive, Oshtor. Even I can see the clear elegance of your combat style. Is that not so, Kuon? Yes, you've improved quite a bit.
Oh, now I'm sitting here wondering, like, if the mask is able to do this? There's two things going through my head right now. It's, one, does the mask transfer prior experiences between users? Or is this clearly only the mask's doing? Because, like, if it's only the mask, it makes me wonder how crazy Oshtor was before the mask. And if it transfers experiences, I'm like, damn. So, like, we're going to be as strong as Oshtor, or we're going to have all of Oshtor's experience. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, we do know that the mask itself is like an organism, right? So, like, the mask is maybe, like, reflexively controlling Haku now, which could be a little bit scary.
Yes, you've improved quite a bit. I mean, it was amazing. Yes, you certainly are a wonder to behold, Oshtor. Why, I could never do something like that.
Hmm?
I can't believe I lost, but it felt good to go all out for once.
After the shock passes, Atsue appears to be left with a dopey, contented smile.
Indeed, you truly are amazing, Oshtor. Put it in. Oh, Kuririn, there's no need to fuss. No, I'm fine. It was just a little sparring match between Oshtor and me, pet.
Then I shall gladly claim the next bout. In high spirits, Munichika makes one final check over her own weapon of choice. Oh, wait, I cannot fight anymore today.
You needn't be so concerned for my sake. I would savor a chance to face you at your true strength.
I'm sorry, but my body feels heavy from all the desk work I've been doing. We'll have to do this another time. Hmm?
Now that you mention it, you don't look so good.
Kuon's words remind me that there's truth in what I said. Yeah, that's right. Ever since this morning, everything's felt strange.
Well, I suppose there's nothing for it. We can't have you collapsing on us, Oshtor. Truly a pity.
Munichika seems deeply disappointed, while Kuon stares at me, as if she wants to say something. I'll be taking my leave then.
Do make sure to take care of yourself. Well then, my liege, the next round falls to us. Why are we back to this?
What? What's this? After I leave the training ground wondering if I should go back to my room, it happens. My body feels so heavy. That strange lethargy that's been weighing me down all day suddenly doubles. My chest. The world before me begins to warp. My heart races, and I feel my chest tightening. I stagger against the wall, trying to hold myself up, and I realize I'm covered in sweat. Somehow I manage to keep myself upright, gasping for breath, hazily. I remember to cover my mouth, raising my arm. My arm, slowly fading to white, falling apart. My arm, just now No, it looks fine. Startled, I examine my arm, but it's the same as it's always been. But I'm covered in a cold sweat all the same. Am I hallucinating? No, wait. I remember seeing something similar before. It was when... Oshtor, is he... Is this like with Vodai? The whole, like, consuming the power of the mask has a cost? And, like, the fact that we've been using this to, like, fight, Mikazuchi and shit, like, is, like, finally having, like, a price? It's been a while, though. That'd be, like, super delayed. Oshtor. At that moment, I hear someone's voice from behind. Kuon, what seems to be the matter? You weren't looking too good, so I thought... No need to worry. I'm fine. I apologize if I caused any worry. If you're sure. I think I shall return to my duties now. I leave Kuon with a smile, walking quickly away. And little by little, the nightmarish image fades from my mind. You can't keep tucking it away, oomph!
You're going to dear mother's again.
Yes, she seems in much better health these days. Perhaps her mind has been set to ease.
But going at a time like this...
Precisely why I wish to go. I speak frankly, trying to make myself clear to Nekone. War is almost upon us. When next we march to take the capital. It'll be a hard-fought battle, to be sure. Many will never return, and it may be that I'm among that number. That is why I must have a proper farewell with Mother. He's never actually used any of the power from the mask actively. I believe that the mask is finally strengthening him proper, as before he was far too weak to use the mask properly. Interesting. Yeah, because I think the moments where he's even, like, transformed, right? Because he did transform. That was purely the mask's action and not really him calling upon it. It just sort of happened. So yeah, that makes sense. Must be that, like, the mask also has some form of, like, self-preservation, like, coded into it. And now that maybe he can finally use it more effectively, it's starting to actually have effects on him. Perhaps.
Dear brother.
And if I get past this, that'll be one less thing for you to worry about, Nekone. Win or lose, this will likely be my last meeting with her. Nekone's body flinches in alarm for a moment.
I do not wish for you to get too involved. If she realizes...
You need not worry. I'm merely doing what I must. Also, I'm seeing the flushed emojis in chat. I gently pat her head, trying to comfort her. I may leave Mother in my hands. Nekone just quietly looks down. Yeah, I do know more about what's happening in the situation, but I'm only explaining what's happening at the moment regarding the mask, yeah. Yeah, I feel like what you've been telling me is stuff we've kind of been aware to. Or can make, like, regular connections to. It's not, like, spoiling anything, luckily. So thank you for being very... What's the word? Very careful. Nekone just quietly looks down. Nekone's concerns aren't unfounded, but I'd rather not have any regrets before I leave. I leave Nekone behind and head to the door.
Oh.
Narita.
Sarostor.
Narita and I nearly bump into each other in the doorway. She backs away, startled. The basket of fruit in her hands nearly tips, but I quickly reach out to support it.
I'm sorry about that.
You need not worry. I was being careless myself.
Were you on your way somewhere?
Yes, I was about to visit my mother.
I see.
I should be off then. I should return before sunset.
Yes. I'll see you later then.
Narita bows her head politely and remembers the contents of her basket as she looks down. She raises her head quickly.
Oh, if that's the case, perhaps... Sir Oshtor?
However, there's no one to accept her offered basket. The person standing before her moments ago is already gone. I feel like this could be heart-wrenching here. This could be like... See, hear me out here. I mean, we've already known that, like, Oshtor's mom might already be clued in. So, like, I don't know. We'll see. Mother.
You've come to visit again, have you?
Hearing that voice at the front door, Mother speaks up, happily surprised. Yes, some rare treats have come into my possession, and I wish for you to have some, Mother. It's a sight I've gotten used to. A peace I've gotten used to. I haven't been here very long, but I feel an odd nostalgia whenever I'm here. But I quickly shake off those thoughts. That won't do. I can't relax like that. I regain control of my thoughts. Maybe that's why Nekone was concerned. She saw how much I wanted to let everything go.
Is something the matter? Does this visit have something to do with your work?
Mother's voice snaps me back to reality. Or present. Yes. I deeply bow my head. I wish to visit you before I must leave to fulfill my duties. The silence falls between us for a moment. However, Mother seems to understand and respond quietly.
I see. So I suppose you won't be coming back for quite a while.
Yes. I may never be able to come back. But I squash those thoughts, answering with practiced calm.
If that's the case, why don't we take this opportunity to enjoy them together? Or...
A mischievous smile crosses her face as she continues.
Perhaps my son doesn't wish to have tea with his poor doting mother.
Certainly not the case. An impossible notion.
In that case, I'll brew some tea.
You need not trouble yourself. I can prepare it.
No, I'll do it today. I would like a chance to act as your mother for once. Besides, if you're always the one preparing it for me, I'll end up forgetting where we keep the tea settings. Oh, you're right. These are delicious.
Mother exclaims in surprise, chewing thoughtfully on one of the little fried snacks. Would I ever lie to you?
But you've never been partial to sweets, I thought.
Oh? Preference has little to do with it. I can still tell that these are of fine quality.
I suppose you're right.
Her response is quiet. For a while, we simply sit together, eating the sweets in tranquil silence. It's like a bunch of little things adding up to her. That's like, I don't know if you're my son. The minutes go by quietly and serenely as the sun's beautiful rays shine through. In this idyllic moment, I feel myself inwardly sigh in relief. And so Mother has this final memory of Oshtor to stay with her. It's not much, but it's a warm, comfortable memory. Like a beam of sunlight. And that's all there needs to be. A memory within Mother's heart. I raise my head, looking into Mother's face. A face I've grown familiar with. One that's been etched into my own mind since I've been here. Just a memory. And that's all I need to be, as well. Mother's gaze drifts towards the yard outside. I follow her eyes, unsure of her thoughts.
Tell me.
Mother continues to stare out at the yard and begins to speak, as if suddenly reminded of something.
My child, Oshtor, did he live a life to be proud of?
Ah! My entire body jolts. Shock courses through me. I look quickly away from her, eyes cast downward, as my hand clenches into a fist. When did she realize? I'm not sure what you mean. I can barely respond. My voice shakes. Then I notice her gaze, warm as an embrace. Carefully, I raise my eyes and look into hers.
You don't have to do this anymore.
I see no anger or grief in her expression. She just quietly looks on, with maternal affection and pity in her eyes. My gaze falls again, and I inhale slowly. So she knew. All along. Of course. There's no way I could have fooled her. Not her. He was a proud and noble Mononofu. Even through countless wounds, he never faltered. He was ever looking forward. He died a death any man would be proud of. His final moments will always remain with me. He shielded Nekona and I from harm with his own body. Will she hate me for this? But I can't lie to her. Not anymore.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me of his final moments. Thank you.
Why? She was doing this because it's what he would have wanted too. Ah, man.
So, my boy truly did fulfill his duties then.
Why? Why do you not blame me? You have every right to. I feel a warmth envelop my clenched fist.
It must have been so hard for you. You must have lost so much to get this far.
What is she saying? It's her that... This should be hard for. I swallow, keeping the words from escaping me. However, she continues, as gentle as if she were cradling me in her arms.
It's alright now. You don't have to carry this anymore.
My eyes sting with sudden tears. I quickly look up to the ceiling, fighting to keep them from spilling. Come on. Get through this. What have I thrown it all away for? I cannot break here.
You've chosen a path of hardship, haven't you? You must have suffered so much, having to keep silent all this time.
Why? You have every right to hate me for what I've done. Mother merely gives a small smile. Oh! Damn!
How could I hate you? Thanks to you, I now have 2 sons to be proud of. You're just like him, you know? So stubborn. It's quite troubling. And now, to have 2 sons of such troublesome disposition. The mother worries, you know?
My heart tenses. I am your...
You walk the same path as my son, in more ways than you know. And so, I count you as another precious child of mine. A son that has made this mother so proud.
That breaks me. I can't hold it anymore. Eesh. I feel Mother's arms holding me close.
You've done so well. Thank you for becoming that child. Thank you for carrying on his will. She gently pats my back as she speaks. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we allowed your true self to die. Damn, that is a crazy line. Sheesh. I'm sorry that you were forced to bear that burden of this land's hopes. All because of my boy's wish. I will say it for as long as you'll listen. You're a son to be proud of. Just like Oshtor. Yeah, this is the first time he's ever broken down, too. Eesh. So happy I could be a mother to you both. Yeah, that's like deep catharsis. Fuck, even Nekone was listening this whole time too. No, but that means... But why? Why? Come on, get in here. Mother. Mother. Oh wait, was that not Nekone? Who was that? Wait, let me listen to that again. Oh, this could have been Narita. Wait. Oh, shit. You can let it all out. It's never a shameful thing to shed tears. And what shame could there be in tears shed for him? None will laugh or ridicule you for it. No. I will not allow them to. Even if nobody else realizes. Your mother knows the truth. The burden that you've carried. The secret that you've kept. So please, don't forget. You are not, and you will never be, alone. Okay, but like the gang will not hate him for this, right? They cannot. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad if nobody trusts him after this. They cannot do that to me. I feel like they've got to be happy that he's just been around this whole time. They got to respect that. Teroshtor, welcome back. Thank you. Quite a surprise to see you still awake at such an hour. Well... Narita looks ready to say something, but she hesitates. A shadow falling over her expression. I pause, then speak. The decisive battle is coming. Yes. I'm afraid I won't be of much use. Yeah, this is in Act 3 of Daybreak 2. The scene goes hard, Haku being acknowledged by the person he's been deceiving the whole time, and he even accepts him as is, yeah. Yeah, there's like a genuine like catharsis in there. It's like... It's like a he's been holding on to like so much like responsibility for like so long without anyone acknowledging it. So just having it, that like moment to like let it all out, kind of like gigantic. And like, it's just like another one of those like humanizing things about like the characters in this game. It's like so good. Yes, I'm afraid it won't be much use. We've all worked hard to fulfill our duties for that day, Narita.
Same goes for you. I want you to take pride in all you've accomplished.
Oh, no. Zoroaster, you are the one we are most proud of.
Fear it's still far too early for me to deserve such praise.
Then that would go for me as well.
Nobody knows if this is really going to be the end, but I'm lost in thought for a moment. Narita remains silent as well. The two of us stand together in the stillness of the night. The hour grows late. Let us speak of this on another occasion. I turn around and begin walking away, but Narita speaks again.
Oh! Sir Haku.
Without thinking, I almost turn around. Every muscle in my body tenses to keep me facing forward. Good night, Narita.
I'll be waiting.
Her voice is soft, as if in prayer. Okay, good. Damn. Damn. I mean, at this point, everyone knows. It feels like at this point, everyone knows in a way. Just like sitting here, like taking that in, like, okay, like yeah, that's very good. It's like everyone respects him for it too. Like, this party is so good. Every single one of these characters is so good. The swords are scary. As the dust settles upon the battle of Nakaku, the conflict seems to be at a stalemate. A change is coming, lurking, ready to burst forward from beneath the surface. The bridge's fall brought more suspicions than praise for the Imperial Army. Ultimately, it proved beneficial to Enakamoi's alliance. That the two forces faced one another yet avoided a full-scale clash looks to all the world like the huge Imperial Army was cowed into submission. Enakamoi deliberately spread this information, and it's rapidly becoming a rallying cry, swaying other, hitherto neutral nations to its cause. Secret envoys spread across the roads like blood through the Empire's veins, and soon, invigorated, the remoter Imperial territories begin to revolt. It starts quietly, with small border skirmishes and unrest, but the movements grow and swell like a beast with a hunger all on its own. Just as a beast sheds an ill-fitting skin, so too has Enakamoi remade itself, come to fell the elder beast roosting in the capital. Of course, the Yamatan army is hardly standing idle through all this, but their responses are much too slow. Perhaps they believe their power infallible, or have other intentions. Perhaps the campaign has all been an elaborate farce to lower Oshtor's guard. But for now, Enakamoi's power grows. Whatever the reason, the cause is finally finding its feet. That the Imperial Army remnants that the Imperial remnants haven't yet provided true irrefutable evidence that they have the real princess only helps Enakamoi's side. Nor has Enakamoi made any attempt to parade Anju's identity around. Its actions alone speak loudly enough for the rest of the Empire. Of course, behind the silence on both sides, all manner of spycraft and information warfare have churned the waters. Those tiny border skirmishes are full battles now, conflicts between nations. The fingers of war have begun to tighten their grip on Yamato once more. And now, here Enakamoi stands, its power having grown to stand a proper face-to-face chance against the Imperial Army. The field is evened. A final, decisive clash is unavoidable at this stage. The last neutral holdouts have all chosen sides, and Yamato itself hangs in the balance. We've come this far. The scale of this game is also something I really, really love too. Like, it's just... It's like the same reason why I really love, like, Trails in a way too. So it's like, it's just so cool.
Just like all these bits to like form the whole. I know that probably like refers to like every single game with like a story in existence, but like I don't know. There's just something about like trails and like Utawarerumono, like the war map lies spread out before me, and I can't help but mutter my thoughts under my breath. The night air is cold, to the quick cold, but even the chill can't put a dent in the burning heat I feel in my chest. We've fought so much to get here. And now it's just our army and the enemies. No more third parties. The map is cleanly split into two colors. We've gathered many allies and fended off just as many enemies. More. And now our forces finally rival those of the Imperial Court. Actually, we even have a slight edge in raw numbers. In oppressive silence, I assess the pieces on the table, forming plans in my head. I slide them around the table as my thoughts dictate. One piece remains off the table, the blockade that had halted our progress towards the capital. No more secret schemes. No more hiding in the dark. Today, it ends. The next battle will decide the outcome of the war, full stop. And that means it's finally time to end this. My voice and my heartbeat both thud in my ears like hammers. It's really happening. This is it. Approaching footsteps, however, distract me. You're still awake in here. Kuon's voice cuts through the mental noise. Kuon, what brings you here at this hour? You left the lights on, so? She let herself in hesitantly. I was worried you might be pushing yourself too hard, considering. Huh. I made her worry. Everything's alright. I'm just having a hard time sleeping. I give her a as reassuring a smile as I can manage. She smiles back as she finds a seat. So this really is the end, huh? Alright, remind me, when we get to the final chapter, the final stream for this game, I'm gonna maybe try to use this. And a new beginning. Whatever the outcome, Yamato will be fundamentally changed. That's not really what I meant. What did you mean? I wasn't really thinking on that grand a scale. I meant more, it's the end for us, our parts in all this. After tomorrow, we won't have to fight anymore. You're not wrong. At the very least, this is the last time I'll fight with everyone. Kuon's words evoke a deep exhaustion in me, and a bit of nostalgia for the days past. It's taken a lot of hardship to get here, but there were good times too. The good, the bad, all memories I would never trade away. Where it all began, though, that bit isn't one of the happier moments. Counting on you, kid. Kuon seems to notice my discomfort, for she keeps her smile pointedly as she turns to face me. So, Oshtar, what are you going to do now? What do you mean by that? Nothing more than what it sounds like, I think. It's almost over. What are you going to do after tomorrow? She looks at me with earnest questioning in her eyes, and doesn't elaborate on her question any further. She doesn't have to. That's right. My duty as Oshtar will be coming to an end too. I touch my mask instinctively, feeling a soft pulse in it. My own heartbeat, resonating through the material fused to my body. My heart sinks. He's gonna have to stay like this. I mean, considering the mask is fused. Now that I actually look back on it, there's not really an endgame for me, is there? I've just been pushing forward, hoping it'll all work out. And now, all of it is... So, what do you say?
Kuon presses me for an answer. And finally I allow myself to entertain the thoughts I've been avoiding for months. When all is said and done tomorrow, there won't be any more need for an Oshtor. So when that time comes, what do I say? What do I do? I can't think of anything. Whatever I might have had to return to, I threw it away with the name Haku.
Everyone is waiting, Oomph. That's not true.
I can't be that man again, even if I wanted to. It's not like I can bring the old Oshtor back from the dead and hand the reins over. Feeling Kuon's eyes resting heavily on me, I stir myself from my thoughts and answer honestly. I'm afraid all I've been thinking about lately is what lies before. But what lies beyond? That, I haven't really put much thought towards.
There's nothing that needs to, like, it doesn't mean that, like, of course he can't go back to being Haku in the same way he was Haku before. But he doesn't need to keep being Oshtor. He can simply be Haku again, but with the responsibilities and power of Oshtor. It's like a new third thing. Life is about change type beat. Nothing ever stays the same. The ebb and flows. I see. His old life will welcome him. His new life will celebrate him. Kuon nods, seemingly satisfied with that answer. Then, she claps her hands with sudden cheer. Then, how about this? You could come visit Tuskud.
Tuskud?
I could show you around, I think. I mean, I know it's my homeland by this point, I hope. I was going to go back there with Fumito once everything's over. If you like, I wouldn't mind having you along. Ah, she's going for the sneak attack. She's trying to lock in her route. There's so much I want you to see. The different colors the sky turns, the cityscapes, the people.
Kuon mutters aimlessly, lost in nostalgia, then quickly brings the conversation back to her point.
Well, I can gush about home another time. Would you consider at least? I think you'd like it there, Oshtor.
Did we not call this a flag? Oh, fuck, you're right.
You know, things have been so hope-pilled lately, like I've forgotten how we were like playing Mask of Deception, where we were calling everything a death flag and we were right. My eyes have been clouded with hope.
It doesn't sound bad. I'd like you to give me the grand tour when the time comes.
Yeah, leave it to me.
With that, we lapse into a comfortable silence. Kuon keeps her eyes fixed on me, expression warm. It's a familiar kind of comfort. For a quiet, intimate moment, we can pretend the clock has turned back. Minutes pass in silence, until approaching steps interrupt the brief, peaceful respite once more.
Oshtor, are you awake?
An uneasy-looking Anju neglects to announce herself, abruptly poking her head in. My liege, what are you doing here at this hour?
Well, there was a matter I wish to discuss, you see.
As Anju begins to launch into an explanation, her eyes settle on Kuon.
Huh, you're here too. Just visiting for a bit.
The princess looks from Kuon to me, then back to Kuon again furtively. She has something she wants to say. I guess she wasn't expecting the company.
You'll catch a cold standing out there all night, Anju. Why don't you come in and talk to us?
Kuon gently nudges Anju, still hovering uncertainly at the threshold, into the room.
Well, I suppose I can't refuse hospitality. I'm only doing what you say because it's polite. Do you understand me? I'll leave it to it then. I should rest, I think. Big day ahead of us tomorrow. You're sure? I did not mean... I already said what I came to say. Good night, Oshtor. And think about my proposal, won't you?
Kuon stands aside to let Anju past, then shows herself out, disappearing into the night once more. At that, Anju blinks, taken somewhat aback. But as Kuon departs, she puts it in her mind. She seats herself where Kuon had just been moments before. The princess, however, doesn't seem as forthcoming with what she has to say. She fidgets in silence, casting nervous glances towards me. We are now witnessing Anju trying to lock in her route. Now, Your Highness, what can I do for you so late at night?
Well,
Still refusing to meet mine, Anju's eyes wander until they fall onto the war map. She nods slowly.
They're saying we're near the city walls. That we'll be upon them tomorrow.
Her expression is, for lack of a better word, troubled. I can't imagine how anxious she must be feeling about all this. Yeah, it'd be uneasy too, kid. Final battle's on the horizon. You have nothing to fear and nothing to worry about, Your Highness. I promised you the capital, and I will deliver you the capital.
Yes, I'm not worried. I entrust my very life to you, Oshtor. You know this.
Then what can I help with?
You see, I wish to ask something of you.
With the Anju flushed emoji? That's something of me.
Oshtor.
Oh, excuse me. Kick the desk, it might have been loud.
Oshtor, what do you intend to do when this war is over?
How do you mean? Or how do you mean that, Your Highness? The hell? Why is she asking me the same thing Kuan did? What kind of joke? More and more, it's becoming clear that yes, I may be lacking in the future plans department. But now I just feel even more lost than before. If anything, I should be the ones asking them where to go from there.
Never you mind. It was a silly question.
Anju's shoulders seem to sink for a moment, and then she straightens, making a sudden proclamation.
Besides, your place after this war is at your liege's side, obviously.
She finds the courage to firmly meet my eyes, declaring this as though it were gospel truth.
I said your liege's side, Oshtor. Come and sit over here.
I'm not certain what you...
I command it.
I can imagine the tapping. Anju taps the ground with a foot insistently. She wants to use my lap as a chair again, doesn't she? Oh well, I guess that doesn't hurt anything.
We've been far too busy to spend time together of late. We should rectify this, yes? Yes?
Sighing inwardly, I step away from the war map and seat myself as requested. If it puts her worries at ease, I guess. I don't mind.
Without further ado, excuse us. Sorry for barging in so late.
They also come in. So, Oshtor, what do you think you're going to do after the war's over? Munichika and Tia are next to join in the parade through my door, rushing into the room.
Sir Oshtor, have you seen Miss Anju anywhere? Her sleeping quarters are abandoned, so we assume... Ah, she was here after all then. Am I a maid? They found me. My liege.
Anju rapidly repositions herself, hiding behind me as Munichika and Tia approach. The guardian sighs disappointedly. She snuck out again.
Thank goodness. You worried us, Your Highness. You should at least say something when you want to go out. You are grossly mistaken. I just happen to feel like visiting on my way back from the toilet, that's all. Now is a very delicate and dangerous time, Your Highness. Especially with the approaching battle. Have I not made that clear?
Munichika closes in swiftly, a pleasant smile at odds with her words. As she draws near, however, I can easily spot the twitching vein in her forehead. Ah. Anju all but leaps away at the sight, keeping a healthy distance between her and Munichika.
A missing princess will cause a panic, no matter her intent. Even now, you refuse to learn. Wait, I was at fault. I'll return at once, so please.
This might get out of hand. I should step in. Lady Munichika, I believe that should be enough.
But, Lord Oshtor, I have a duty as governess. If she doesn't learn that selfish acts have consequences...
She appears to have learned. Spare the rod for once, hmm?
If you insist, Lord Oshtor, I trust your judgment. Very good.
But she's right, my liege. Besides, I won't have you falling ill on the eve of your great triumph. Go get some sleep.
Listen to Lord Oshtor, child. Let us return. But just a little bit longer, surely. Bedtime. Now. Miss Anju, you have to rest, or else you won't be in good shape for tomorrow. I'm aware. This is precisely why I asked you for only a little longer. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Unhand me, I command it.
Anju's patient caretakers convey her back to her room. And blessed silence returns to mine. When all this is over. Unexpected emotions bubble up within me. Restlessness, anxiety, and a kind of guilt. I have my own identity, don't I? I thought I did. But no. I'm like this damn mask. An empty shell. Useless until I stole another man's face. I have my memories, but now I feel more lost than ever. Who the hell am I anymore under all this? Left in privacy, I allow the facade to drop. I mutter my frustrations to the empty, lonely room. But lest I forget, I'm not alone. I'm never truly alone, as a familiar pair of voices remind me.
Act as you wish. Whatever path you choose hereafter, Master, whatever road your feet tread, we shall follow to their end.
Yeah. With no answer, I peer out into the dark and see the moon that shines brightly through it. More time to think about this later. For now, all I can do is focus on the task at hand, the reclamation of the heavens. That is the same moon that Itaka's on, in his NTR chair.
Lord Raiko, all local militiamen and levies pledged to your service have been gathered. The nobility's reserves are here as well. I've made a preliminary estimate of their numbers, including the late arrivals, but
It still isn't enough, is it?
there doesn't seem to be any end of the defectors, my lord. The rebels' ranks have swelled to critical mass.
The fools. It was the bridge that was my fatal mistake, wasn't it? Knocking down a damn bridge turned them against me, of all things. Cowards and fools all. They'll never see the grand design. They'd rather cling to the skirts of a dead god's last gasping efforts at relevance. So be it. If their faith in their Mikado is so strong, let mine and my plans remain twice as powerful. Also, I hope I haven't been ignoring Twitch chat. I see a message deleted. I wonder if that was like a bot. If it was a bot, thank you. If it was a bot, thank you. Whoops. If it was a because I realized that I had my Axel chat on the side, and it got like it got hidden. It got hidden because I posted Road to the Top like way earlier in the stream in the YouTube chat. Yeah, we have our Twitch stream open like kind of on the other monitor just to post in there too. Okay. But yeah, it seems like Thunder deleted someone like almost an hour ago. Thank you, Thunder. We need to get Nightbot. So be it. If their faith in their Mikado is so strong, let mine and my plans remain twice as powerful. Shichiria. Ready the troops for emergency combat.
Is it time, my lord?
The next battle. No. This last battle we shall attend personally. Come, we take the field. And there it is. A long march reaches its destination, and as a wide grassy vista spreads out before me, I can't help but acknowledge it aloud.
The Omachako Plains, where entire armies have fought and died in defense of their homes. An ancient battleground, where the outcomes of countless wars have been decided.
And there's no place more fitting for us to decide the outcome of this one. I pass Nakure and Kyoto and nod, looking out across the plains that seem to go on forever. A gust of wind sweeps past me. This is it. This is where everything will come to a head. This grass has been watered with blood so many times. The smell has practically seeped into it. It quivers in anticipation of its next drink. March our troops to the next ridge. We'll call a halt there.
Yes, sir. Gakumurai, single time. All troops, to the right of that ridge. We can't allow our pursuers to catch up before them. Kyoto turns to begin barking orders, both of us keeping wary, nervous eyes on the swarm of soldiers following us out onto the plains. It's as Oshitor says. This will be the stage for the decisive battle, I think.
Yes. I have the feeling Raiko would have chosen this battleground as well. Open space to move, minimal risk of collateral losses. It'll be a battle of wits, an even playing field. Whichever of us can subvert the other's control. What will your first move be, Raiko?
You know, now that I think about it, it's mostly just the girls that know Oshitor. Yeah. I don't know if Oshitor has really shared any, like, very close moments with the guys compared to the girls, realistically. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have, like, a whole arc with... Well, I guess we kind of did. Because there was the whole thing with, like, Jack Walt and, like, his, like, brother or something, or, like, his uncle. I don't know. That doesn't feel as big as, like, something we did in, like, the other countries and stuff. It's just kind of like, yeah, we got your back.
Everyone here, then. Prepare to receive your liege. We'll begin shortly.
At my beckoning, Anju appears before the war council. The gathered commanders' murmuring immediately ceases, lapsing into silence.
My liege, all have answered your summons.
Very good. Anju gives an exaggerated nod, then makes a point of looking around at each of the generals and holding eye contact. We extend the throne's gratitude to you all for coming to our aid. You have all gathered for our sake, and for this we offer thanks and praise. We see many familiar faces among you, and we are pleased. The response to Anju's words vary. Some nod with pride, others glance away humbly. Still others sit in solemn silence. Their reactions may differ, but in one respect, every attendee is alike. Everyone here has gathered under the same banner, Anju's banner, to fight as one. Quite the impressive sight. The summit of generals is what we've been working towards this whole time, the ultimate fruit of our labors. One of Kyujuri's delegates is the first to speak. She's Sweet Neil. Lord Oshitor, I'd like to request that Kyujuri's forces be given the vanguard position, if I may. With us acting as the spear's tip, no enemies would hinder our march. We'd crush them. Also, wait, is she a horse? Can I double check that? I need a BTVA. She sounds like one of the horses. Where are you? Horse check. Hibiku Yamamura. She is not a horse, I think. She is not a horse. Good to know. Sister, please, we're in the presence of... Yashima hurriedly tries to quiet Chise, but she defies him. Oh please, grow a spine. If you can't have courage here, how can you expect to seize glory on the field?
We need no glory. Isn't staking our lives on for our liege enough?
Goodness, forgive my brother, Lord Oshitor. I forget how hard-headed he can be.
Well...
See what you've done, Yashima. You've irritated my Lord Oshitor.
It's you who's been irritating.
Care to say that again? The previously solemn atmosphere shifts as the siblings suddenly descend into catfighting.
Oh well, suppose it's best folks blow off their steam while they can, yeah? Way too tense in here.
Sounds about right. Should I be reading into that? Sister, brother, please. Liditia's typically infinite patience appears to run thin at the outburst, and she steps in.
Nothing wrong with letting kids tussle a bit. Let them enjoy being young if it lightens things.
Genho continues to laugh raucously, a tired-looking Soyeon Kekuru sighing at his side.
My. You never change, do ya? And here I thought with age comes wisdom. All rules have exceptions, I suppose. Ah, shut it. I just know sitting around trading my lords and my ladies won't get anything done. Hopeless as ever, you old fogey. Ita, do take care not to let yourself end up like this fool when you come into your inheritance.
Yes.
Those two know each other then.
From what I've been told, they kept close company during Father's Pillar General days.
I see. Genno used to be a pillar himself. I suppose that makes sense. And what's with that ridiculous way you talk now, huh? Worse than my son, all roundabout and fancy. Time's capricious flow has merely nurtured me into a gentleman, Genho. Sadly, I see the same cannot be said for both of us. Yeah, keep your mouth flapping. Just shows how much hot air he's got in there, huh, Lady Munichika?
I have no strong feelings on the matter.
Come now, why are you involving someone entirely unrelated? You've just gone and upset the poor woman for no good reason. Sure, just go ahead and jump to conclusions, huh? That habit you geezers have, putting words into people's mouths.
No, I mean, I truly don't have an opinion. Munichika forces a weak laugh as she finds herself caught between the bickering men.
Never occurred to me, but Munichika's tenure as a pillar was pretty short, wasn't it? She must not want to speak out against her seniors. And I had no idea that those two were so far up each other's craws.
I know he's acting immature for his age, but I don't think I've seen Father this happy in a long, long time, actually.
That's supposed to be happy? Last I checked, Nosuri can read thoughts, but she gives me a shrug regardless. Atsui standing next to her looks upon her own father with a similar expression.
Now that I think on it, Papa used to grumble about his best friend leaving the ranks of the pillars without saying goodbye.
Ah!
They were besties!
Atsui? I don't seem to recall using the phrase best friend when I described that event. Yeah, it's more like constant pain in the ass. Every single time I bother to show up to the capital, you'd always get on my case. That'll be me whose case you constantly got on, my good man.
Nosuri's eyes seem to soften in a smile at the caustic, if amicable, back and forth. They're fun. Enemies to lovers. Acquaintances to lovers. Rivals to lovers. So, Father had someone like that too, huh? Anju fails to stifle a laugh at the escalation, and the room abruptly goes quiet. Everyone seems to belatedly remember that they're in Anju's presence. The bickering ceases. Apologies. We meant no imposition. We merely found it amusing how relaxed y'all seem on the eve of battle. We could not help but laugh. But this is precisely why our trust and faith are best placed in you all. Truly, we are reassured. Thank you.
Stepping in on Anju's behalf, Ozen clears his bassy throat, quieting the war council. Alright, boys and girls. Having fun's dandy, but we've got a war to plan. At that, Munichika straightens.
We shall begin this session in the War Council. Remember, you are in your Highness's presence, and mind your conduct appropriately.
The gathered representatives saw silence at that. Having gained the council's collective ears, Munichika turns to me.
Lord Oshtar, the floor is yours.
Thank you, General. Let's begin with an overview and assessment of our situation. I indicate the war map spread out across the table. If each of these generals could briefly recount their preparations and role in the combined army, that would be best. Your orders were to deploy. Let's see now. The regulars, the patrols, every available soldier save Enakamu's National Guard, was it?
Irawaji suddenly speaks up, having stayed in contemplative silence since the meeting's start.
I'm pleased to report my part in the preparations is complete then. Understood, Your Grace. I acknowledge his report with a short nod. It's information I already received before the council session, of course, but it's important that we make sure the entire army is on the same page here. All the more important when it's an army this big. We'll want as few potential miscommunications as possible. No staging issues here either. The big-shotted houses took some convincing, but old Genho drummed up the numbers he wanted in the end.
Father will lead the armed detachment from our lands, of course. I'll be staying with our liege.
We may not be able to contribute the same numbers, but we of Nakaku stand prepared to aid you. Fully half of our army is pledged to Lord Soyen Keku's. The remaining half will move as you instruct them, Lord Oshitor. Kyujiri's forces are also at your disposal.
We brought a whole heap of provisions too, enough to sustain the entire combined army through a siege. We can leave the transfer of goods to your people, right, General?
Yes, of course. I've also marched the Marines inland. Skeleton crews, bless them. We'll man the cargo boats and see to transport Kyujiri's supplies. Which is something I'm trusting I won't regret. Yes, there won't be any need for the main bulk of the armada.
What do you mean by that?
She's the true heroine?
Yeah, supplies. Supplies for the troops? Gigantic. Without food, we will be in shambles.
Both sides will be fully committed to this battle, and the only place a clash of this size can safely happen without collateral damage is
the Zomochuku Plains.
Dry land. Seems I can leave the armada at the door, huh? Nonsense. The seas may not be the main theater. We still need whatever naval support you can float up the rivers. I have lighter crafts I can send for them. I'll see it done.
And you're certain we shouldn't push our attack up on the actual city gates? Wait, we're not doing that?
No, we are not giving them the benefit of fortified positions. We need to burn them out here, and then make our push. They will have height at Yamato's gates. And also, yeah, we don't want the collateral damage of the city. Our priority is to reclaim the capital, not conquer it. We can't risk turning it into a battleground. Nor can we make hypocrites of ourselves by risking Your Highness's beloved people in the chaos. No, when we arrive at the capital, it should be to open gates and a victory march. Atui. My dozy basking sea lioness. I seem to have recalled that you were sound asleep for most of that meeting.
What? That's crazy talk.
Forgive the interruption. At any rate, you were about to say something. No, I'd rather have you speak your mind. Any concerns are valid concerns in a conflict of the scale. I take a deep breath, girding myself for my next words. The time for deception is over. Raiko will be thinking along similar lines. The time for truth has begun. It's time for the mask to come off. On the eve of a great battle, the Empire hanging in the balance, underhanded tactics would be uncouth. Isn't that right, Raiko? According to our spies, the enemy numbers are slightly less than ours. We have that advantage. Not really. It's Raiko we're talking about, isn't it? That man's mind runs like a gearworks. Our gears work. Our gears work? Gearworks? We've got to coordinate if we want to keep it up. Exactly right. I'm afraid traditional means of battlefield coordination may not suffice, which is why I had sheet music delivered to you all. Oh, interesting. Sheets? What? Those war drums of yours? Not to worry, boy. I've got it all burned into my noggin. Nakune, Urudu, Sanana.
Here, Master. Consider this our last call. If anyone wishes for additional copies, please speak up now.
When we hit the break beat, it's time to push. Nakune calls out in a loud voice, and the twins make their rounds with a large stack of sheet music. No one, however, appears to have come up unprepared. Aside from Genho's cavalier, empty-handed confidence, the counselors all produce copies. Now, you know, there were a couple tricky ones. It took me a while to get it all down pat. I'm sure you've all heard by now that the sheet music will be our means of coordination. We'll deploy Gakumudai drummers. In order to keep up with Raiko's tactics, commands will be relayed via complex-coded drum beats. There are even beats for specific formations. With this, we should be able to move large amounts of troops very quickly. It's amazing, Lord Oshtor. I've never seen anything quite like the system of yours. Yeah, that is a very cool... I don't know if that... Is that how they worked back then? I've never really thought about, like, the drummers in, like... Not ancient, but, like... You know, like, the old wars, how they had, like, people on the front lines playing music. Is that what it's about? I've always thought it was, like, kind of like a vibes thing, you know? Like, oh yeah, that dude has got the drum up there. Of course I'm going to be in the trenches. Of course I'm going to be in the front lines if his ass can be up there playing a fucking little drummer boy ass beat. I'll memorize them as well. Yes, I even taught some to Kokopo.
Took me forever, but I think I got it, yeah?
It's a little worrying. Some of these beats are fairly familiar. We might mishear commands. Hey, Kyodo. Dad, you can leave it to me. I'm a real good listener.
That's my Shinanon. You always did keep your wits about you, yeah?
Uh-huh. Hey, Kyodo. You should praise me too.
I would like you all to know each beat by heart, without fail. Well, that ought to be everything. The rest is up to the princess. Time for the big speech. Anju seems to gather my intent without needing for words. Stepping forward, she looks around at her vassals, then takes a deep, bracing breath.
The time to end this war has finally arrived. Come tomorrow, we shall know for once and all to whom Yamato truly belongs. This schism came about from our selfishness and inexperience. We accept this. But so too do we accept our people's love and support. If we are to repay this debt of loyalties, we must humbly ask your aid one last time. A Mikado calls upon you. Will you answer us?
Anju's pleas echo throughout, and the gathered lords and Aolos bow their heads, giving their solemn assent.
It seems the drum system's working. That's a relief. How do you figure it improves our chances for the battle, brother?
Some of Kyoryu's anxieties seem to have dissipated on seeing the army moving as the drums dictate. He looks over to me, eyes questioning. Well, with the speed and level of adaptability, this may actually put us on par with Raiko's special tactics.
Yes, I believe so too. With this, we'll be sure to win.
I don't like the optics. I think we're a little too positive. I think we're gonna get humbled. What did I title this stream again? I titled it like before it becomes shambles again, or like it will be rancid. The vibes will be off. Kyodu nods, grinning broadly. I don't dare tell him that even this may not be enough. Against Raiko the Sage, a single mistake could be all he needs to exploit. Briefly confirming our army's position, I glance across the divide. Raiko's banner clutches the light where it stands in the enemy camp, fluttering in the breeze. So, he's attending personally. Then he knows as well as I do that this battle is crucial. The curtain rises near. Is the stage set? Raiko stands overlooking the expanse between the camps, a keen, mirthless smile splitting his face. His posture exudes anticipation.
We can launch an attack at any moment, my lord. Everything is ready.
At Chichiria's reply, Raiko's predatory smile widens. Then let us begin, Oshtor. Let the curtain be raised on this stage of ours. Where's Marudo, though? Now, the time has come. Now we prove our strength of heart and our loyalty to our liege. I raise my voice so that all may hear, and signal the grand march forward. From here, there can be no turning back. This battle is for our liege, for Yamato, and for all who dwell within it. All troops, forward! Now, my soldiers, show our enemies the full military might of the Empire. Sick. The call to arms rings out on either side of the Omuchako Plains, soon to be watered with blood. Ozen?
The main force has given the go signal. Come on, you layabouts. We've got a job to do.
It finally begins. I have to make sure Duritia sees me at my best.
That's fine and all, but please, just be careful. Don't go charging in on your own.
What am I, a greenhorn? I know. Just do your best to keep up.
Needn't tell me twice. Now then.
Now, to the fray! Man, these numbers though.
Didn't think I'd ever dust this old bow off again. Someone wearing the big Mikado's hat says jump, and I ask him how high, huh? And now I'm flying shoulder to shoulder with my own kids. Little scamps just had to go and grow up on me. Can't let the youngsters outshine me now. It's as good time as any to show these two how him and Cudigans really fight. Seems it's time for us to get moving. Yes. Alright there, Itak. You don't have to be so nervous, you know. We've done this sort of thing once or twice before. But never at this scale. This is the first time I've ever fought in a battle this huge. How can you stay so calm, Lord Soyonkekur? Listen here, lad. At my age, you learn to stop worrying about what's not under your control. I know what I can and can't exert power over. I'm under another man's command, a man my daughter chose to pledge herself to, no less. As a father and a soldier, all I can do is trust his orders. I see. I understand, my lord. Good. Then let's be about it. Drive them back. Open both flanks and crush them between you.
Understood. Triple time, men.
The initial clash ended in our favor, thanks to our superior numbers. That being said, I don't think Raiko is going to take that lying down. What kind of traps has he laid out for us? The first exchange goes to you, Oshton, as expected. But the gaps in numbers have been accounted for. It matters not how many pawns take the field. Far more important is how they ebb and flow. The time has come. Activate the spell network. Establish contact with all end node units.
At once, my lord.
Now, will you be able to keep up with true battlefield supremacy, Oshtor? I wonder.
There's some shit Maruto put together? The enemy ranks are breached. Form a wedge. Widen the gap. Go!
Excellent. Seems we've seized the advantage early on.
Then let's keep it that way. Don't give them time to regroup. Keep them off balance and...
No, Itak, belay that!
What? But... An ambush. The rear guard is completely exposed.
Halt the advance. We stand and fight these fools off our backs. How? How are they able to move so many troops so quickly? Raiko must have some secret.
Yeah, these numbers are actually like so cool to look at.
Good. Now keep it pinned. As long as we keep the edges in number, I'll have to take risks and overextending to get us. Ha! See? I knew you'd try it. There! Gotcha!
Lord Kinho, urgent message!
An enemy formation is pushed against our flank! What?
Gah! Where's that damn Soyen Keku? He's supposed to be watching our flank. What's happening over there? Son of a...
Man, we're too exposed here. Everyone, keep your head down. We'll disengage quick.
I worry for like siege weapons.
Well, the enemies. Pulling back already. Just yank my chain some more, cripes. That unit. Those were just small fry. But they were moving like they had a special ops commander on point. But there's no commander in sight. What in blazes is going on?
It's crazy because like he's actually fighting like so many different like lords and like pillar generals, right? And he's still holding up a fight.
All right, boys and girls, spread the flanks and close in. We'll trap them in a pincer attack.
We'll smash them with this.
Understood. All troops, don't let a single man through.
Such child's play. We could be fighting this battle on our own. Why are they so... Oh. They got isekai'd, man. The entire platoon.
Sister, what's going on? With me, everyone. We'll head for Sister's unit and regroup.
What do you think you're doing? If we break rank now... see, the enemy is regrouped already.
Some funny's going on. We ain't got as many of the cards as we thought. No one go in too deep, you hear?
Yes, such a risk would be unwise. It's just... unnerving. We need to adjust. Send the word along the command post. We need like a decisive W. Anju looks so tiny there. That'll be the general's report. That'll be the general's reports coming in.
I see. We appear to be locked in a stalemate. Or no. We're being pushed back, if only just.
The enemy is responding too quickly for my tastes, I think. It's like they can read our every move.
More like they can read each other's. Information is passing between groups of soldiers at lightning speed, allowing them to adjust on the fly. I've done as much as I can to maximize the speed of our own communications, but somehow Raiko still has the upper hand there.
Our soldiers' morale is steadily dropping. None of them have been trained to deal with this kind of tactic, but if we hold the line...
Rather not give Raiko the pleasure of stalling us. The less control we give him, the better. He almost certainly has more tricks in store.
Maybe we can rally with a strong enough push. Yeah, if we all head out there and give them a real good thrashing, that'd be enough to turn things around, right? Leaving the main force unsupported would be unfavorable at best. Well, yes, that'd be...
Second is correct. Deploying the command squad, that's us by the way, would be a gamble at this stage, but an effective one.
So we are going to attack, or...
Yes. If we lose momentum now, Raiko will be able to patiently whittle us down, and every soldier counts when our numbers are so close. Your Grace, may I entrust command here to you? Yes. I'll hold things down for you. If anything significant develops, I'll use the drummers to signal them. That'll be best. Thank you. Now, I'll take the command squad and aid each of the generals as best as I'm able.
Imagine they had like spies behind our lines.
Report.
It's a surprise attack, Your Grace. Someone set fire to the Shitorai's convoy. The supplies are...
Fire? A fire spell? Could it be?
Marudo, you fuck! Marudo's forces conceal themselves in the tree line, using the terrain of the Omachaku plains to their tactical advantage. Sentries watching the perimeter with bated breath, From the center of the group, voices rise. I will now eat one shortbread cookie. And I will now eat another potato chip. Report. Or rather, one voice relayed across the empire via Utawarerumono. The man giving orders to the group by hand signal, Marudo, pauses to quietly answer. As unto shadow stuffs are we, my lord. An ambush upon their rear swift hath been laid, and unseen. We wait to deal the second stroke. And how goes the offensive? Only cinder doth remain of two Shitorai convoys, and soon a third shall follow. 'Tis more morale than supplies our labors undue, but 'tis enough. All progressing in line with our timetable then. What will you do now, I wonder, Oshtor? Will you simply starve to death? Raiko allows himself a small reserved chuckle, then quickly restores his serious tone. You will retain your command position as we discussed. I'm expecting good things. So be it. You have your orders. When your detachment returns to the forward base, I'll be waiting there for you to deliver me Oshtor's head. That'll be all. With that, the Utawarerumono link is broken. Marudo remains in pensive silence for a time. How needst not remind me? Faith, with these two hands shall I end this farce, and thy remainders may go hang for all the good they do unto me. Closing his eyes for a moment in exasperated thought, Marudo mutters to himself. When they open again, they're steely, hard, calculating. We move. Lest discovery unmake us, men. Make us. Or unmake us. You men. Are you ready here?
Sir!
Oshtor. Perhaps, or prepare, for thy executioner cometh. And another crunch. The big ASMR crunch. That was not ASMR crunch. These cookies are actually like really soft, but really shortbread. How do I make a crunch out of this? Do I gotta like snap into it like a... My teeth just kind of like dug into it. I don't know what to say. Alright. The Shitorai 3rd Division have been hit. If we keep losing supplies like this, we're doomed. Kyudo's dishonored voice echoes through the camp. As I look around, I can tell he's voicing everyone's thoughts. Troops are panicking. Right on the heels of the 5th Division. 3rd too now, huh? Ever tried boneless milk? Skimless? or skimmed milk? We have not. The closest we've come to that is maybe like an oat milk, which feels weird. I think soy milk is also kind of weird. Like a lot of those kind of feel like watery. They mapped this region well, I think. That fire they said hasn't weakened at all. It's been put right where it'll burn longest. The positioning's a little too familiar. Unless I've missed my guess, that's probably. Dear brother. Marudo. Send the word along the rear guard. They should keep their eyes open and send a message as soon as they detect movement. They are not to engage. We're not gonna pursue? We could probably mop them up right quick, you know. There aren't that many. No, Oshtor's right. If they know the territory better, they're more likely to outrun us and set up somewhere they can catch us off guard. But we can't just let them do as they damn well please, right? We might have to. Do we give chase? We need more info before we rush in blindly. Need to see what the enemy's really after here. Nosity, you're a guerrilla expert. You think you could discern their route? Leave it to me. I'll show them just how foolish they were, trying to ambush us like that. Very good. I'll leave His Grace in command here. Be ready to depart soon. Are you certain? The enemy seems slippery, does he not? I'm confident Nosiri will be able to track him. All we need to do is let her lead us to him. And my retinue will handle the rest.
And if the enemy tactician really is Mado, I'm going to be his primary target anyways. Better we do this where his magic can't hurt bystanders. I have to keep my thoughts to myself though. I nod firmly. Then it appears my worries are unfounded. As you wish. I'll take command until you return. Thank you. I give command over to Irowaji, with the fearless smile as I can muster, then prepare to set out after Maruto. Go on. I have something I'd like you to prepare for us if you can.
Me?
I lean in and whisper my request into Kuon's ear. She slowly raises a tapered eyebrow.
I should have the ingredients in my apothecary kit, but I need to know what you intend to use something like this like that for first, I think.
I can't say I intend to use it at all, but it pays to be safe. Can you do it or can't you?
Yes, I'll go and start putting it together now.
Kuon nods and swiftly begins her preparations. It'd be best if we don't have to fall back on it, but more options are better than none. I turn my thoughts inward as I survey the plains, allowing my eyes to be drawn from tree to tree, rock to rock. Now, where have you gone, Mado?
Hold. A queer wind doth herald. Their movements are changing.
A sudden unease comes over Maruto, and he quickly orders his troops back into the shadows, calling off an attack. The Shitodai have adjusted their route of travel, throwing his calculations off. His expression hardens as he watches, reevaluating.
Aye, there it is. The highest alert. Only natural 'tis, but is their escort not? Strange in its heaviness. Far from standard, methinks.
Maruto reflects on his most recent contact by Tiriadai.
In armed company, Oshtor's band unto the capital doth further and further push themselves. But to what end? Surely their want for provisions is nothing so great, that it doth warrant such heedless Oh, zounds! Scatter! We're undone!
Suddenly snapping upright in realization, Maruto begins to order a retreat, to his soldiers' confusion. They sluggishly start to obey. Just as an arrow buries itself into the tree Maruto had been leaning against not a few moments before.
There they are, over there!
Maruto spotted. Live Maruto reaction.
Report from Lord Genho. He managed to pull the front line back into formation.
Good. Everyone with me. We engage the enemy now. On hearing Nosuri and Kyoto's reports, I give the order. No taking it back now. We turn our warp doors towards Maruto's group and begin to ride. Hard.
A fiendish ploy, Faith. Thou wouldst think to cut off mine escape.
I don't take you so lightly that I'd let you have a whole army to yourself, Maruto. You play with the cards I've dealt you, and play fair. Maruto screams, his face twisted in rage at this development. I answer in as calm a voice as I can muster. But Maruto's soldiers, uninterested in conversation, give their retort, in the form of a volley of arrows. Oh, jeez. Okay, so, looks like he's got some petty Eri with him, yeah? Everyone stay sharp. Move all twisty so they can't draw a bead.
That's not all either. Is anyone else feeling this? Like my body's slowing down. That presence pervades. This area appears to be bathed in powerful thaumaturgic energies.
Raiko's Jutsuorai, no doubt.
Mages who wield the power to sap others' strength and vitality. We must be careful of them.
What? Then we have to deal with them first.
Sound the retreat! We fall back!
Maruto gives an order and his unit begins to obey with pinpoint precision, receding into the shadows as though part of them.
Hey, we can't lose sight of them. Those are formerly trained troops. They'll know how to lose us in terrain like this.
Nosuri's warning, however, is in vain. By the time she even finished speaking, Maruto and his men are in the wind. Damn, already? They mean to hide themselves amidst the trees.
Do we pursue?
Obviously, just...
We need a plan this time. Some way to stall them. Otherwise, we're just going to see a repeat of what happened here. I may be able to hold a forward position if Lady Atoi agrees to coordinate with me. I'd feel safer deploying with her at my back.
That's an idea, but no. This is Maruto we're talking about. Brute forcing a foothold runs the risk of tripping one of his countermeasures. That said, we can't exactly let the guy get off the hook at this point. If we can encircle him somehow, trap the trapper and turn.
Hey Nekone, didn't we see a cliff on our way into the area? Yes. The tree line itself is just short of a nearby cliffside. Or the tree line stops. Just short of a nearby cliffside.
And we'll try to corral them in that direction. Half the unit will remain here. The rest of you with me. We'll box them in against that cliff. Everyone stay on high alert. We won't know where an ambush might come from. Barking orders, I lead my soldiers into the thicket, hoping desperately that I know what I'm doing.
Time for a fight?
The trees do eventually part into a clearing. An enormous bluff rises before it, where Marudo waits precisely where we'd hope he would be. Tis naughty of thee to make me wait so. Marudo, there's nowhere left to run. Surrender to us and lay down your arms. You'll be treated with dignity. I'll only ask once more. Surrender, Marudo. You and I have a lot to talk about. At that, the mask of hatred returns to Marudo's face, and he looks at me with a disgusted sneer. And pray tell, what have we to speak of?
Mask of Hatred, the sequel?
A cynical grin spreads across his face. Don't make this worse than it has to be. You're cornered and surrounded. Please. Marudo smiles self-assuredly. Alas! More graves and mistaken an assumption mine ears hath seldom heard. Thou thinkest thyself in control? Look here and think again.
Damn. He put us in the Ifrit boss arena, Final Fantasy XIV.
Marudo raises his arms in a thaumaturgic gesture, and all at once, white-hot flames spring from the earth around us. This is the shape of a fire's bite. Faith, were it ever to have such, unto fickle flame Marudo granteth life and teeth. The flames twist and bend as though alive, dancing tongues of fire lashing out at us, snapping and hissing with eerie likeness to serpents. We're penned in. Everyone, group up in the center.
Aw, spoil sport. Here I thought I was gonna get a chance to let loose.
Hey, gang. You know I can't hit these with my sword, yeah?
A literal ring of fire. Cliché. Perhaps, but entirely effective. What do we do now, Oshtor? Marudo watches on with that gleeful predatory smile, delighting in watching it scramble under his gaze. Didst thou think escape an option? As if controlled by his very words, the wall of shaking flames rapidly begins to close in. Oh, for a book and sweetest liqueurs. I do wish to lounge and relax whilst I watch your ashes smolder. Used itself as bait. Clever. Gave us a target we couldn't resist and lured us right in. I think through my options as the fire continues to advance. And the answer makes itself clear. We gotta hit big mode. What if like Guan just had like water balloons?
Go on, if you brought it, use it now.
It? You mean the thing you had me make earlier? And by it, I mean my penis.
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about this, but I suppose it's better than burning alive in the middle of the woods.
I'll explain as we go. Kyudo.
Here.
Take this and attach it to an arrow. Make sure it's secure and wait for my signal.
Understood.
Lady Munechika, I need your help as well.
Merely ask. The garden will aid you.
Good, good. Which leaves?
At your side. When our master wishes, we wreak.
The twins answer as though able to tell I was about to call on them, which honestly, they probably could.
And what would that do?
Behind the impassable wall of flame, a voice rife with mad joy complements the crackle of sparks.
'Tis done. Once and for all, I've done it. The traitor Oshiro lies dead, and by my hand.
Now fire!
The twang of a top bowstring sounds from within the inferno, and from its belly an arrow speeds in desperate flight.
So company of me would make it in the next world. Alas, no plan have I to.
The projectile, however, is not aimed at Maruto. Nothing so terrestrial.
Oh, and where didst thou fire? Up?
Everyone get down!
A heartbeat passes between the loosening of the arrow. All of us within the flames dropping to the dirt, and then... an explosion rocks the sky above us.
An explosive end? Self-inflicted?
A hot, violent wind and a wave of pressure staggered Maruto, setting his ears ringing.
You would take your own lives thus, rather than face the torrent of flames. You would deny me my prize. Cowardice until the very end. Didst thou see, Master Haku? Vengeance is thine. Justice is thine. Oh, Master Haku.
Maruto's revels, however, are short-lived. As the smoke begins to clear, it becomes apparent. The raging fire has been extinguished.
What trickery is this? The flame, it...
And as he watches on in disbelief, a shadow pulls itself from the ground to defiantly stand. Bro made like a fire extinguisher bomb.
Oh, Stod!
Is everyone alright?
What didst thou do? Where art thou? Wherefore art thou alive?
Aren't you a scholar? High winds can fan a fire, but too much air pressure can kill it just as easily. He who controls the wind controls the fire. It's not in burning things that fire has power. It's how you determine where it starts and ends.
Hey, faith, 'tis an artwork. The combat of flame with flame. But such a blast could have ill left you with a lot of you unscathed.
I mean, we didn't totally weather it. I didn't at least. I've got a few scrapes, I think. It was a risk. As if on cue, the others begin to stand. Yes, but I had faith it would work. The plan's scientific grounding was entirely sound. Princess Anju, are you alright? I am uninjured. Munichika has visited worse on me in training sessions. Oh dear, the dirt stains. This really isn't the time, Fumeto. Thank goodness I was able to shield everyone in time. You did well. We were able to concentrate on our spell thanks to your protection, General. Had I my Akuruka, none of you would have heard at all. I apologize.
No, Munichika, no apologies. The plan went off just fine, thanks to you.
Oh, I see now.
Just as the pressure from the explosion snuffed out the flames, I had Lady Munichika raise her barrier and order the twins to strengthen it.
An unorthodox application of my powers, perhaps, but it seems to have been effective.
We sustained some injuries, but that's better than being cooked alive, yes?
Upon so thin a gambit, you would risk your very lives.
Maruto stands shocked, eyes widening.
Mine own incompetence is to blame. What dramatics I ought to have dispensed, and finished you as wounded beast at hunting time.
Enough. Your ploy failed.
As I call out to Maruto, I can't help but notice him behaving oddly.
Oshdod, art thou my better after all? Doth the heavens tease and taunt me with thee? Here, Maruto, is an enemy thou mayest ne'er best. Oshdod, 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 Oshdod!
He repeats the syllables frantically, and a fire comes alight somewhere in his eyes.
No, before the end, ere all is lost in this flame yet burneth in my breast. I say thee nay!
His plan may have backfired, but Maruto's fighting spirit is far from broken. I steel myself, holding my fan at the ready.
Let us settle this right now. Maruto!
I'm gonna let him have that because I don't have any water on my desk for me to drink.
Revenge Undying. Defeat Maruda or defeat all enemies. And only Oshtor took a hit. Crazy. Alright, well, of course we want... We'll put Atsui at the corner here. Oh, everyone takes damage if they're in the fight. Interesting. Okay, and then here we want... Fumino probably. Then No City. And Kyoto. We have our favorites. Youch! Is that gonna hit us from all the way up there too? That is nasty! Insect Tamer? Oh, these guys I have not seen. They look cool though. I love the shield. Okay, let's just start moving. Well, no. First, let's heal. And then let's start moving. Okay, Kuon, you can move up with Oshtor. Yeah, No City will move up there. Kyoto, can we hit? Not without moving. And I hate to move Atsui all the way over here without being able to like jump in the same turn. Like, what if we decided to get behind him? That is not the voice I would have expected. These are not the voices I would have expected out of the Insect Tamers. Oh, youch. Rough positioning. We will just kind of eat some of this. We won't eat it. They can just throw bombs like that? Are these weak at least? They are not weak. Oh my god. 317 health? Do they die? Do they die if the Tamer dies? So I learned something about the Atelier Rise the collab event rerun. It's based on the old way of how they did stages, meaning I have to do multiple runs to 100%. Youch! Unfortunate. Damn, what do I even do in this position? It looks so dire. Like, we can't even hit anyone.
And we're just gonna start getting peppered by like a bunch of bombs. At least Kyoryu gets 2 attacks. We'll start to like do some damage to the tamer. What? Okay, we will not be using that attack. What is this foresight? And stopped the opponent's attack chain? Oh, I guess we did pretty good there. Let's move Atsui over there. And let's do like an AoE. That hits both of them, cool. Alright, get the fuck out of there. Oh, that is such nasty AoE. At least the Gigiri are only like single target. Please stop. Please stop. I need you to stop. Nosuri is not looking too good. You can hear the Markiplier scream. They can't keep fucking summoning all these guys, man. Huh, how come Kyoryu didn't get healed? Come on, we gotta have like something here. This is kind of an expensive cost, but the attack up and the heal could be gigantic. And maybe if we're lucky, we hit that sword stance, right? Alright, we will hit the sword stance because we had the zeal to pay for it. Fuck out of here with all the Gigiri, man. I have to really love and appreciate the fact that Kyoryu's got like the ability to attack twice. How come? The best we can do is maybe just start doing some damage. I fear for the twins. Yeah, check Kyodo's stats. Oh. It's the curse. Health cannot be recovered. The zeal will not increase. Okay, are we critical town? We are spirit town. The twins can go off. Oh, the co-op chain? But... Oh no, co-op chain happens on both of them. Alright, this is nasty. Okay, I want to move this thing up here. Atsui will be allowed 1 kill. And then I think we just start swinging on this guy. Oh, that summons more? Is it like every one of their attacks summons them? Every one of their attacks summons them. We can't be wasting our time fighting these Gigities, but... Big foresight. When is Kuon gonna get to go? I need Kuon with the giant heal. Yeah, Kuon's fine here. We need her, like, with the group. Maybe 2 attacks will be enough. Oh my gosh, it does kill the Gigities. We're wasting our time. Here I thought they would just like sit around after we killed them. Oh, a co-op final is not something we've seen. I will hit this. Oh shit, we are empowering Oshtor here, holy. That's so sick. Deal 500 damage to an enemy in one attack. Okay, who needs the heal? We need to keep Kyoryu in the game. Fuck out of here. Let me save that last attack. I fucked up. That's good. Yeah, unfortunately, the curse. But we're getting more friends. Viewed 500 or more battle callouts. How much does the zeal cost? No zeal cost. Good. We were just that low. I gotta start moving people around. Watch out, Kuon! Okay. Unfortunately, Oshtor is still dying. Can we get health down until we die? Are we on like a time limit? I'm scared. Surely not. Ah, so close. I don't think so, but I've never played the games on the higher difficulties. We can just finish this. We can't finish this. I will send Nosity to fight the Giggity. Oh, we can hit this one though. Sick. It's that last move that stops us from getting into, like, Ultra Instinct. Damn, her range is nice. Alright, goodbye, fucking giggity spawner. We hardly knew ya. They're still here. Oh, actually, we should probably kill the mage. I think we can kill the mage. The mage did nothing wrong. They're constantly hitting me with the fucking health debuff. Sent to jail. Sent to hell. See, like, they killed... This guy killed my dog. Death penalty. Yeah, pretty whack that the Giggity stay around. We will stay outside of Overzeal. Wait, why are we censoring Watame? That's oomph. Now, we didn't pay the collab fees. Good looking out. Alright, Marudo's gonna get... We killed Oomph! The Mothman is dead. Okay, I think we can just jump up there on their turn. Oh, okay, I hope. Okay. Marudo, a little scary. Forgot that he could just do that. Yeah, these twins have like the least amount of movement. It's tempting. I think the sooner we get rid of these mages, though, the better. Can I have Fumito come in to like face tank a bomb from Marudo? No, I feel like Fumito having a healer is always good. We're just gonna have her down there for a minute. That's fine. Hurt Oshidor, he can take it. Decreased defense. Is this the best play? Or maybe we just get her out of there. Understand that we want to beat your ass. We just can't reach you. So close. Maybe I will just face tank the... Nope, we can't. If we can't hit, it's no point. Yeah, I don't like how close. That is like an easy AoE against Oshtor and the gang. Yeah, right now, best option, yeah, to just get those heals down. That's what I'm thinking too. Because at this point, we're kind of just leaving him and him alone. Yeah, crazy that Kuon was able to jump all the way up here. Yeah, keep attacking him, man. That's my tank. That's my strong man who has like never cried one time until like just recently. Yeah, we stay in Overzeal. Oh, I forgot there was a guy all the way over there. Yeah, one on the right, one on the left. Man, the twins really can't do much right now. Fumino's at least got like kind of hops. Oh, that's new. New and very cool. Oh, I'm actually scared because now oh, he's holding back. We're actually kind of like very lucky because he could have final striked right then and there. He will final strike right here and now. Oshtor is cooked. It's okay. Cheating death. Maybe this is better. We're farming it out of him. I hate having only Atsui come out here and like do all this work, but she's just the distance closer. I think where his sword stands pilled. He got so much of his zeal back. Okay, this is... I don't want to shift forward, though. We'll just stay on the first two attacks. Ah, man, that sucks for Nosuri. Oh, and he's at 100. We run it back. Is he gonna make it to 100? Oh, just barely not. Okay, cool. That could have been GG's right there. Ah, this damn foresight. Unfortunate. Everything takes him to 100, and Oshtor's dead if he gets there. What does the turn order look like? Kuon gets to go. Okay, we can get him back to 100. Do a little bit of waiting. A max health. Oshtor, I think, survives a final strike. Very cool. All right, time for us to get... Oh, we might die. Oh, thank goodness that he hits that third. If he didn't hit that third... Yeah, the loss of zeal on his part, he's throwing. We need to attack down him. This fucking foresight, man. What's the chances? We've lost our fucking 1 in 4 every time. The twins slowly make their way up the hill. Yeah, the mage but max dodge. I hate that I can't attack him. Wait it out again. The poison's doing stuff to him. He's only got so many turns left in him.
The big level up!
Alright, Famo, you're gonna need to get out of there. We're not losing anyone today. If it's another fucking 1 in 4, alright. Can't dodge forever. Oh, sure, you can dodge again, though. Fine, fine. GG's. That was a fun fight. I like that fight. There hasn't been a bad fight. Damn, the mage lived. The mage outlived Maruto. We didn't get everyone out. Though blitzed with wounds and surrounded on all sides, Maruto carries on, weathering each new attack with waning stamina. But we're the ones more at a loss than him now. Unto thee, not a word more have I to say. Finish thy task, guardsman, and through this chest run thy foul blade. Maruto spits words of contempt, his face not just pained in defeat, but infuriated by it. Why, Maruto? What's driving you to go this far? Not truly, knowest thou, and so not I expect thee to understand. Maruto sneers unhelpfully at my plea. Raiko's cause isn't just, Maruto. Don't tell me you can't see that. And thou what claimest thy a just man? Maruto mutters the question darkly, meeting my eyes. His face now twisted into a mask of hate. The cause I fight for. Raiko has seized control of an empire that doesn't belong to him, and put an imposter on its throne. Babble in awful words. Prithee answer, what would thy justice avail thee if realized? A promise kept to those who rallied to our cause. A safer world for those people who live in it. Peace. So upon a foundation of benign sentiments and ironies, thou hast a grisly war machine for thyself built. I won't make any excuses for that. No one wants wars. Those who seek justification for it are those who can never understand. We didn't start this, but we'll end it. And we'll cast down anyone who'd rather see the flames stoked for their own gains. Thy bravery doth bamboozle. What dost thou wish for me? Can't talk. What dost thou wish of me for it then? Forgiveness? Absolution for thy treachery? If you deem my actions to be those of a traitor, then so be it. But are you saying that you truly believe Raiko's impostor to be genuine? Lo, in the troubled wake of our liege's passing, 'twas only through the princess in the capital that Calmbringer's works were done. That's only one side of the story, and you know it. A foundation built on lies begets only lies, nothing more. Oh, equivocation! A trick of rhetoric to soothe mine ear. Faith,
in equal measures righteous and empty. Of thyself, equivocator, make thee no fool. Mark thee, if truth thou wouldst proclaim, waste not thy words on unlistening ears. Seek thee another, for mine answers I have already found. That may be so, but you can't just turn your eyes against the truth. Living in willful ignorance hurts people just as much. If ignorance doth concern thee so, prithee answer from me a question, sirrah. Art thine own foundations not built upon lies? Art thou thyself not a distorter of truths? If my heart thou cannot sway, what then of mine armies? With whose unsupported words shall we begin to measure worth, O Stor? Mine or thine? Sensing a vulnerability struck by his words, Marudo presses me with questions, watching my reaction like a predator eyeing the pack. You're right. I have no intentions of making any grand reveals today. Save that of thy truest colors, huh? Marudo's eyes glint with something between pity and mockery. The soldiers under Marudo and Raiko will follow them to the end, regardless of the truth behind their wars. Is that what he's trying to say? But even so, I want you to know something, Marudo. I desire only one thing from all this. To restore this land. To return things to the way they ought to be. To the peaceful happiness we lived in. I'm sure Haku would have wanted the same. Haku? Master Haku would have wanted the same. What foul tongue doth wag behind thy teeth, that knowledge of his heart it claimeth? Oh, we pushed him over the edge with that. We should not have brought up Haku. Is he about to self-immolate? To presume to speak in Master Haku's stead, thou art a fiend as bold and without scruple as I knew. Confess now, 'twas thee who held the dagger. At that, Marudo bares his teeth and snarls like a cornered beast, eyes wild with fury. This is it. This is what it's been nagging at me since we last saw Maro. Your Highness, I would ask a favor. Please allow me to speak in private with this man.
Very well. Do not let your guard down. He seems a crafty one.
As you say, my liege. The others look on from a distance as I approach Marudo alone. The others look on from a distance as I approach Marudo alone and take a seat opposite him. Marudo, answer me something. Why do you stay so loyal to something you know is absurd? Speak not to me of absurdities. I would think the tale of thy sin absurd, forsooth, had I not with my own eyes beheld the fell deed. With your own eyes? My sin? What are you talking about? And so the extent of thy wretchedness is made plain. Dost thou deny feigning injury to lure Master Haku in, or deny the steel that ended him thus? Think carefully, Marudo. Where were you during our flight from the capital? There, forsooth. Surely there beside thee, when thou didst... No, you weren't there. You know that. It's cracking. All at once, a scream rips itself from Marudo's throat, and he collapses to the ground. My head! Oh, he was just fucking hiding in there, man? Let's beat his ass. Let's beat his ass for putting the parasite in his brain. That's my homeboy. A figure suddenly materializes near Marudo, rushing from the shadows with a cloud of thick, obscuring smoke. What? Try as I might to penetrate the smoke, all I can make out are shadows and silhouettes. The figure presses something into Marudo's ear. What is he doing? Oshtor! Marudo begins repeatedly screaming my name, as though a flame had been lit inside him, and that sound is all that can extinguish it. We shall meet again. Be thou warned, Oshtor. Lord Marudo, we ought to fall back. Be thou warned, ere this war doth near its end. From the rest of thee I'll part thy bloated head. As Marudo fades with the newcomer into the distance, he gives one more frightful bloody scream and disappears from sight. Wait, Marudo! When all the smoke had cleared, Marudo and the relatively unharmed soldiers were gone. Yo, no one thought to, like, circle? We're right behind a cliff. Gang, are we washed? No, we're gonna lose them. Not to worry. If we give chase now, we should be able to catch up. Then I'm coming too. I cannot recommend that course of action. They're entirely likely to have laid traps in advance. Okay, you're a proper killjoy, you know that? Seek thee another, for mine answers I have already found. That is difficult to swallow. Is there nothing to be done at all? As we reach the decision not to pursue, I overhear Anju muttering to herself, or perhaps to no one in particular. I am ashamed I could do nothing, Marudo. Ordinarily, Anju can be hard to read. This, however, is all too clear. It's the same emotion etched into me beneath this mask. Hard regret. But even now, all I can think about is Marudo. What happened to you, man? The clashing armies, the only sound in the air, do not furnish me with any answers. Dear brother, we have a messenger from the main force. We don't have time to be hanging around here any longer. The war goes on, with or without us. Damn. Okay, is this a good spot? I feel like this could be a good spot. We can, like, it'd be like us coming back to be getting debriefed by Uruwaji. My brain tells me this is probably a good spot in between, like, the chaos of all the battle. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, good enough for now. Yeah, what a packed episode. What a packed stream. Damn, we're already 50 hours too. That's insane to me. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting housekeeping, and like we got like the whole like scene with Oshtor and Mama Oshtor, and like the whole scene with Dudatia and like everything leading up to this. It was all so good. I can see why people like this game over like the other ones too. Like right now, it's definitely on the path. It's totally on the path to like overtaking Mask of Deception as like the GOAT. It's like one after another, they keep getting better and better. But yeah, that's gonna end up doing it for me tonight. I got some horse dailies to catch up on. For everyone who stuck around, for everyone who's wait, that's the wrong order. For everyone who stopped by and for everyone who stuck around. Thank you so much. I always appreciate the company. GG's. Thank you. I will be setting up a new schedule hopefully tonight. If not tonight, then maybe like sometime tomorrow. Shit, I did not decide on a game for tomorrow. I was kind of thinking Metal Gear, but I don't know. I'll sit on it. We'll see. Anyways, GG's. Thank you. Peace.